unbelievable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Here we go, Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr and Sweet Tea Travis Rogers. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show for your Monday.
Snap, hold, right-footed boot, blocked again! It's blocked again! The Eagles scoop it up! They're going the other way to clinch it!
Yes, it was a painful afternoon yesterday in Philly, but not for one of the teammates here. This Monday, September 22nd, 2025, we'll hear what Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr has to say about the Rams just falling apart in the second half yesterday. Meanwhile, you know who was also at the wink? Yes, producer Deondre. Hit the sound from Big D calling into the post-game show yesterday.
Travis, I hope you know that I'm going to be in Super Bowl tomorrow during the show.
I figured as much. I guess you get to enjoy your moment. You are an Eagles fan, so go do your thing and go have another cheesesteak, and I will try to deal with you tomorrow, I guess.
Bad that the Rams lost, but good work by D. Let's do it on this Monday as we react. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, Monday afternoon right now.
Undaunted, I will not quit. I am Buford T. Justice. I am in hot pursuit. We will wind up at Levi's Stadium, and this is the closest I'm going to come to wearing this thing, Deondre. And the only reason I'm holding it is because I respect the guy. I respect old freak Curse himself.
Yeah, he was something else.
Gosh, dang it, I'm so with you. I'm trying not to let this ruin more of my weekend, more of my day, but let's relive it for 24 hours.
Yeah.
It sucked. That hurt. That really hurt. That really freaking hurt yesterday. That really did.
I don't know if we've had a better example of something in a really long time of two things can be true at the same time. It's not the end of the year.
Yeah.
I think there are some silver linings. There was some stuff that was really good.
Yeah, a lot of good.
A lot of, but
overshadowed by some bad.
That was really rough. And let's kind of start right here, DeMarco. That this idea of the playoff game last year that Mace just mentioned a second ago.
Mm-hmm.
I understand losing a playoff game is different than losing a regular season game. Totally different. It ends
Season's
your season,
over.
right?
Yeah.
It ends your season. I understand that losing a Super
People
Bowl
get
like
fired.
they did in Super Bowl 54.
No one's getting fired after this.
No, none of that thing. But in the 8+ years that Sean McVay's been the head coach of this team, this is the one game that you look at and go, I don't understand what the hell they were doing. The Rams
in the second half.
The Rams very rarely screw up. The Rams very rarely do a bunch of stuff where you're going, what are they doing?
Right.
That's not who they are. They're really well coached. They execute really well. They might get beat. They might have a game where they play poorly, but it's rare where you're like, what is going on out there? And that's what it felt like yesterday.
Well, to me, I totally agree. But if Stafford was just a little bit better, then we're talking about the genius of Sean McVay. I didn't agree with a lot of those third down. Really, if you complete those,
I don't know, man.
You had guys open.
You had something to say about the third down, by the way.
Yeah, and we were able to run the ball really efficiently. You know, we were able to control the game. We weren't good enough on third down. Had a touchdown called back in the red area. That changes the dynamics of a lot of different things. You go from, 3rd and goal on the 2 to 3rd and goal on the 12. That's a big difference right there. And so ultimately, we got to be better in the red area. We could have really opened that game up. Our defense was suffocating them. They got going. They got a little bit of life, had some opportunities. And you know what? We came out here to win the game. It didn't go down like that for us. And I'm looking forward to responding accordingly. And that's exactly what you guys are going to see.
Yeah, you body shotted the zombie. You got to headshot those guys, especially on the – you do. You had chances to knock them out, and you couldn't. And you let them hang around, and then that energy started to swell. But I'll say this. A lot of those plays he called, guys were open. You really were. There was a play to Puka on the high red zone that when he went through the line of scrimmage, that was wide open that you missed by a mile.
Mm-hmm.
There was a quick out or a quick slant to Devontae on the 6-yard line. If you put it on his body, that's a touchdown.
I agree.
He walks it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there were a lot of things that they executed that they didn't finish. They did not finish the play.
You know what else they did?
It's maddening sometimes, yes.
Kyren Williams had 20 carries for 94 yards. That's just under 5 yards a carry.
Mm-hmm.
Blake Corum had 8 carries for 53 yards. That's over 6.5 yards a carry, and they just stopped doing it.
They ran.
It was really glaring to me, DeMarco, that I understand that if you're connecting on all those passing plays, great, then no one's going to say anything. But Matthew Stafford, to your point, was clearly not at his best yesterday. He missed a bunch of throws, and you had not one, but you had 2 running backs that were really doing work yesterday. Two guys that had really good days, and it felt like once we got into that time where you could feel the momentum switch dramatically. When the Eagles scored early in the third quarter, it's like, hey, guys, you need to get back to work here because they're not going to stop. You're going to have to score more points, and they never did.
I would have run the ball, I think, on some of those 3rd and 2s instead of throwing the ball down the field because once it's incomplete, now it's 4th down, now you got a choice. Like the one they got stuffed. You threw it on 3rd and 1, and then the whole world knows you're about to run it again.
Sure.
They got a bigger, stronger, faster D-line than your offensive line. So, I mean, you gave them chances to be great, and they were great. They're defending champs for a reason. They're really good at situational football. So you had chances to put them away, to extend your lead.
Multiple chances,
and you couldn't get it done. And that's everybody. That's everybody out there.
I understand what you said, and I get that we have a game plan, right? And that the game plan is to run to Kevin Dotson's side in those short yardage situations.
Right.
I understand that. But Kevin Dotson did not leave the field the play before that happened. Kevin Dotson had been out of the game for a while at that point.
I know.
Bo Limmer had a bad day. But Bo Limmer was getting taken
Here's
to
the funny
school.
thing. You drafted him because he is, he's the 2nd strongest guy on the team.
Okay.
Preceded by Kevin Dotson, right? He's got a 36-inch vertical.
Sure.
That's Bo Limmer. So you would probably trust him to be able to hold up in that situation.
But he hadn't been.
Now, he didn't get his ass kicked. He didn't get knocked backwards. He whiffed. He ducked his head. That's inexcusable. That's what I'm saying. That's just a technical breakdown. He didn't get run over. He whiffed.
But fine. The technique failure or that's a football. My question is, why are you going to a place where you have struggled that day?
I just told you because he's your 2nd strongest guy.
I understand, but we're not doing a weightlifting contest.
Well, you are against Philadelphia. You are against those monsters.
Bo Limmer had a bad day yesterday. But Bo Limmer did not have a bunch of wins. I understand that. But when it comes down to if we get this play, we probably win the game.
Right.
I'm not going to a guy that's had a bad day. I'm going somewhere else.
That's hard to do on the fly. And that's real easy to say after, but in the heat of battle, you're calling plays that you think will be successful. Now, who would have thought that Big Davis would swim to the outside and void a gap? Who would have thought that, right? He did an AD move and made a hell of a play on the guy, right? I mean, that's one bad play.
But I understand that is one bad play.
I'm just not going to let people pick on one dude.
I'm not just picking on one dude.
And say he had a bad day. Everybody's saying he should be cut.
No, I didn't say that. What I'm saying is he had a bad day. What I'm saying was that was a bad play. What I'm saying is it was a bad decision by Sean McVay to run that play in that situation.
But that is your game plan. That's what you prepared to do.
But isn't Sean McVay, we agree, is one of the best coaches in the league, right?
So
don't you sometimes have to change your game plan given the circumstances?
Sometimes you're so bound by game plan because the other 10 or this is what you practiced. This is what you rehearsed.
We can't run that play to the other way?
Well, depending on what they gave you, what they looked, what the look was,
or
that
call
was the
a
play
different.
call.
If I'm trying to, it just doesn't make sense to me. Where
that could have happened to Kevin Dotson. That's what I'm saying.
I understand. And if it happened to Kevin Dotson, I would be better off with it.
That could have happened to a Pro Bowl guard.
I understand. But what I'm telling you is that it wasn't Kevin Dotson. It wasn't a Pro Bowl guard. It was a guy that is your fourth guard that is struggling on that day.
Right.
And to go to that play in that moment, the game's kind of hanging in the balance.
What other play did he struggle on?
What
other play did Bo Limmer struggle on?
He was given up absolutely play after play. I'm not going to go through the whole. Do you think he had a good game yesterday?
No, he got beat on that play.
Yeah.
And everybody on PAT got rolled.
No,
but it's not just him.
I understand that. I'm not just talking about him. I'm talking about the decision.
You are talking just about him.
Hold on a second.
No, you are just talking about him. You said he had a bad day.
He did.
Give me another play.
I'm talking about the decision to go to him and him.
Right. Give me another play where he screwed up.
We can go through and watch it if you'd like to, but
I did. That's what I'm telling you. Give me.
You think he didn't miss another play the whole day?
He got beat on that play.
Okay, I'm asking you.
And everybody got rolled on PAT.
You listened to it. You watched it.
I did.
Did he hit every other play that he was supposed to play yesterday?
I thought they played pretty well. I really did. They ran the ball when he was in there. They did. They did a great job moving the ball, as you pointed out, with the running backs. He had one bad play. That's what I'm saying. And you guys think you can just change your game plan?
I think, is it that difficult to go left instead of right?
Yeah, you got to talk to a lot of people. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. This is why you spend Wednesday, Thursday, Friday going through your game plan.
I understand that. I'm not saying you don't game plan for it. What I'm saying is that I would like to think that in the got-to-have-it moment, we can make an adjustment on the fly.
Well, you're probably thinking you're going to get it there. If he keeps his head up and gets into Davis, you probably pick up the first down. He just whiffed.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Dude, I'm not going to sit here and let you blame it on one dude.
I'm not.
You are blaming it on one dude.
I'm blaming it on two guys in this situation.
And you think it's that easy just to change everything?
I'm not saying it's easy. That's
what you said.
I'm asking if it is as difficult as you're making it sound like.
Give Philly credit.
I am giving Philly credit.
They won on that play. They won on that freaking play.
They won on a lot of plays.
They won on that play.
They won on that play. They won with A.J. Brown on 3rd and 10 from their own 9-yard line. They won with Devontae Smith on the goal line. They won twice on special teams. I'm not blaming it on one guy.
Once they figured out that we couldn't, or the Rams couldn't cover A.J. Brown, that was pretty much the game. In the second half. Yeah, that was pretty much the game. But that's just not fair, Trav. I can't let you do that. That's I don't think I've done anything. You're asking too much of a coaching staff. You're asking too much of all 11 out there.
I hold those guys in pretty high regard, DeMarco. I am very rarely critical of these guys. That's why I think that I hold them to a very high standard to be able to make a decision in the moment.
You can be wrong.
I understand.
You can be wrong. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I just watched the entire game again. He had a bad play, and everybody got rolled up on PAT.
Yeah.
Everybody got rolled up, not just him.
No, I didn't say it was him on PAT. I said on that play, he missed a block.
And the dude that beat him is probably going to be a freaking all-pro.
Experience the Rams Toyota Countdown to Kickoff this Sunday with me and Sua Cravens live from the hall at Cosm. Watch the action on the massive wall-to-wall LED displays. Enjoy local food, craft cocktails, and if you've got a ticket to the game, come on in for free. Learn more at Cosm.com. We'll continue the conversation. Rams and Eagles yesterday. Rams dropped their first game of the season. Lots more to get to. Plus, we got first pitch around the corner. DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
You know that feeling. It starts to creep up your leg, especially when you're asleep, and then boom, out of nowhere, your leg seizes up and you can't control it. Sucks. That's called a cramp. At 3 a.m. leg cramp. That really sucks. That is next level pain. Trust me. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. Cramps used to wake me up out of deep sleeps. I'd have to pace around half awake trying to shake that thing off. And sometimes you just can't shake it off, no matter how much water you drink or walking you do at night. And you just messed up your whole night. There is no rest. There is no recovery. You had a midnight workout that you didn't sign up for. So now I don't mess around. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM right on my nightstand. If a cramp hits, the quick dissolving tablets go right to work. No water needed. No groggy side effects, just fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without that Charlie horse surprise. Oh, my God, I hate that. I really do, especially like right in the glute. You can't sleep. Your back locks up. It's just really bad. Real sleep is all that matters, so do yourself a favor. Take back your night. Get the sleep your body needs. Pick up Highland's Leg Cramps PM today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Whether it's talking sports or calling each other out when the food bill comes, Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive.
Hey, unlike you, I paid for all my food. Stop that.
Good sandwich.
I support small local businessmen, man.
Oh, okay, and I don't.
I'm just saying.
No, I don't.
You'd want a freebie.
Well, I'd support them.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Summer's almost over, but there's still time to work on that sunburn. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
With over 40 big screens showing all the big games, you can catch every play from wherever you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2.
War, live, December 6th. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Win a new Dodge Charger Daytona RT. Use your rewards card at your favorite table games to enter through September 28th.
Morongo, good times.
Kia has 10 electrified utility vehicles to choose from. Whether you're ready to take a Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid on a road trip, a professional looking to navigate traffic in an EV9, or someone who wants electric for every day and fuel for far away with a Sorento plug-in hybrid, Kia has something for you. Find out more at your local Kia showroom today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. The 2025 Sorento PHEV has an EPA estimated all-electric range of 31 miles and a full battery charge. Actual range will vary.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Vodka, America's #1 potato vodka. Smooth, creamy, no burn, made from non-GMO potatoes and gluten-free with no added sugar, just 64 calories an ounce. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Slow drain, dips in water pressure? Call the experts at NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Get your stubborn drain working again with NextGen's expert drain clearing for just $88. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenaironplumbing.com. CSOB number 1011173.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
One specific request. I don't have to pay attention, care, or try.
Yes.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Hey, did you pick this for a reason?
What do you think?
Did you pick this for a reason?
Nah, no reason at all, man.
Oh,
no reason at all.
Motown Philly or Boys to Men? Like the Rams are boys, they're not men yet? They got beat by men? Is that where you're going?
Pretty much, yeah.
Look at you. You know the worst part about this whole weekend for me was Deondre. That's
why
the
is
worst
that?
part.
Why is
because
that?
I know you were having a blast up there.
Oh,
Did you see his video?
Oh,
You
my
should have
God.
seen me.
I did
DeMarco.
see the video. I almost threw it in the toilet.
I can play you the audio.
No, I don't want. Okay, play the audio. I want to hear this. I saw it. I want to hear it. You won.
Oh, my
God!
Oh, my God!
You know what I wish we had?
What?
The audio of the 30 seconds preceding that.
Oh, did you call it? Did you call it? Did you think it was going to get blocked?
No,
No?
I did not. No, that's a
Did you
crazy
think
thing.
you were
You
gonna
should have
lose?
seen
You
everyone.
thought you were going to lose, right?
Oh, for sure.
There you
When
go.
the Rams are driving down the field,
Yep.
You should have seen the energy in that stadium.
It was gone.
It was quiet. Everyone was sitting there with their heads down like the Eagles about to lose. They did this comeback, and they're about to lose.
So I give them respect, Philly, because they have a heart of a champion. It's like, remember when Julio Cesar Chavez knocked the guy out with like 10 seconds to go?
Sure.
That thing. You got to beat them for 4 quarters. You have to headshot them, or they're going to keep coming.
You know what it reminded me of a little bit was the playoff win back when the Rams started their Super Bowl run, back when they won Super Bowl 56 in Tampa.
Yeah.
Where the Rams were just killing the Bucs in the first half.
Oh, yeah.
Just killing them. And then in the second half, it's like, hey, you guys know that's Tom Brady, right?
Here comes Brady.
Like, Tom Brady will not go away quietly. And then all of a sudden, nothing starts to work for the Rams. Everything starts to work for Tampa. And you can just, the gap's getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And then the Rams get the ball back right at the end. And even back then, I'm like, just go to overtime. Just everybody just collect their thoughts and let's go to overtime. They hit the pass to Cooper Kupp. They end up winning the game. But as they're driving again, I'm like, you know what? This is going to be that Tampa game where they had a really close call against a very dangerous team, but they're still going to find a way to do it. And then the video happens. Deondre's jumping up and down, going crazy.
Shock. There is no worse sound in football than a double thud. There's just nothing worse than that.
You
my
said
God.
They had,
and then dude took off and you couldn't catch him.
Okay, and that guy was like 330 pounds. Like at that point, I guess why even try to catch him? I guess it could come out and you could pick it up and run it back the other way.
He might be the fastest 300.
Pretty fast guy.
He ran a 4.7 at the combine.
I said he was going 18 miles an hour.
But dude was balling.
Yeah.
When he caught Stafford on the angle.
Yeah.
I watched that
was
thing
a big
like
play
8.
right there.
I watched it like 8 times. Yeah.
That was a big play.
You got to pick that up. And this is the downside of having a quarterback that can't run.
Can I just say one thing though? You know, going into that game, the scouting, the Rams played it right as far as stopping Saquon Barkley, forcing Jalen Hurts to pass. And the narrative has always been, let's see what Jalen Hurts can do. Let's see if he can go out there and win games for his Eagles for the passing game. And that second half, I'm telling you, when you saw him hit that touchdown pass to Dallas Goedert up the middle, the energy changed right away for that Eagles
and
team.
It happened
so quickly.
Yeah.
And so much, this narratives of making him a passer, so much. He can beat people with his arm. And I don't understand why that is the case.
Okay.
He has shown.
I talked to Sal Paolantonio at length about him, and he says that Jalen Hurts wants to be like Michael Jordan. He's a good person on the field. He's a great person off the field. He's a great family man. He does the right things. He is that sort of guy. He doesn't get where the hate's coming from. I don't get it either.
So, all right, I'm going to try to put myself in there. And Jalen Hurts was terrific yesterday. He did exactly what I think if you said to the Rams, shut down Saquon, they did. Saquon Barkley, 18 carries, 46 yards, no touchdowns. The longest run of the day he had was 12 yards.
Yeah.
That's a really good day against Saquon Barkley. Get a big lead. Great. Let your pass rush go to work on Jalen Hurts.
Too many threes.
That's what they did.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts, 21 out of 32, 228 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was terrific. So DeAndre, I want to start with that by just saying he was terrific yesterday. I think where the show me comes from is leading up to that game, he hadn't completed a pass over 10 yards all season.
I think he might be right. I think that might be a function of play calling.
I'm not saying that he's wrong. I'm saying this is where it comes from. When you're looking, and a lot of this comes from fantasy football, where people are like, he's not lighting up the scoreboard fantasy-wise, so therefore he's not a, air quote, good quarterback.
Fool's gold.
Will you stop?
What he was yesterday was the reason they won the game.
Yeah, you can only run what they call. And even the Eagles employees in the first half were saying, what are we doing? When you ran it 3 straight times with Saquon. It's like, dude, you can pass.
And they get booed out the stadium, too, going into halftime. It's like, man, and you're just hearing them. Man, pass the ball.
They were letting
pass the ball. They're literally, the scheme is there.
So Smith and A.J. Brown in the first half had something like 18, 20 yards.
They were really quiet. They only had 33 yards as a team.
And finished with $160 between them.
They had 167 yards in the third quarter in total offense. 33 in the first half, 167 in the third quarter. It just happened that fast.
I feel bad for Darius Williams, because you got exposed.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Forbes because
he's not big enough. He's not strong enough.
Against him.
Yeah.
Against him.
Yeah.
I think you need A.J. Brown protection, and they may come down the road. You don't have to worry about Philly for a while, so you can kind of fix that. Against other receivers, I think what you have will be fine. Against them, you got a problem with him.
What happened to the pass rush? Because Lane Johnson goes out early, right? Mm-hmm. He's out, and all of a sudden the Rams are all over Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
They are all over him. They are terrorizing him. And then they made another change, and they brought in the other Johnson. I think it's Frank Johnson.
They brought in Fred Johnson. It was Matt Pryor who was at right tackle.
Who was getting annihilated.
Literally
annihilated.
It was bad. Jared Verse was picking him apart the whole first
And then
half.
they go to Frank Johnson,
They go to Fred Johnson.
and everything quiets down again. Was it just that? Was it just they finally figured out that Johnson is better than Pryor, and the Rams couldn't get any more pressure? Was it mistakes because everything that you wanted, a lead, a chance to protect your defensive backs with a pass rush that because they're not going to run because they got to chase points. All that stuff came together, and it still wasn't working.
Whoever they brought in, what's the guy's name?
Fred Johnson. He was on the Eagles roster last year in the Super Bowl team. They didn't re-sign him going into this season.
So he knows.
So he knows the system. He knows the Jeff Stoutland offensive lineman work. And so that was a great call in the second half.
Sure
it changed everything.
And
everything.
I do think the offense, the Rams offense, kind of let the defense down by not picking up third downs. So I don't think there was a third down for both teams that was converted.
They were 3 of 10 on third down.
Yeah, I think both teams were 0 for until the second half, late into the second half.
I think you're right.
So, when you see those stats, generally speaking, defensive players, especially guys like Verse, will get tired. Because you're out there constantly. So I think he wore down. He pulled himself out of the game late in the game because he was gassed. And the week before, Byron Young did the same thing. It happens. If your offense is struggling and they keep you on the field, you're going to wind up getting tired. So I think that benefited or kind of contributed to a lack of a pass rush, plus the other guy coming in stabilizing.
1 or 2 plays out of 8 or 10 plays in the course of the game goes the other way, and we're not having this conversation.
Totally.
It literally is one of those kicks doesn't get blocked, they win the game. One of those field goals that they did kick in the first half turns into a touchdown, we're not having this conversation. I said it during the halftime show when Sue and I were doing it. The score at the half was 16-7. It could have been 31-7. It was other than I think Cardi hit a 51-yarder. Other than the 51-yarder, the other ones were all under 30 yards. They were short kicks. You were well into the red zone.
Right.
And you just couldn't get that knockout shot on him to where it was like, all right, there's just not enough time. The lead is too big. They kept it really close. Rams score right out of the chute in the third quarter. You're like, all right, there it is. But then that touchdown that we talked about, the Goddard, happened so fast, there's nothing to do.
Dude, turn that off. Turn that off.
I think I heard it in the background when he called in yesterday.
Okay, I told you. It rolls downhill. So I'm just telling you.
I mean, it was a great game, man. I mean, it was exciting.
And that might have been the dumbest thing you've ever done.
It was exciting to see that, DeMarco. I mean,
I know.
And just the narrative, like the Rams are almost there, they're almost there, and then it comes. You go to Lincoln Financial and you see a championship team like that pull it off. I mean, it's just beautiful thing to see.
Perhaps most importantly, you guys both went to competing cheesesteak places.
See, I told you before the show, right? Now, when stuff happens, don't say I didn't warn you.
What's going to happen?
What's going to happen?
Just don't say I didn't warn you. Did I tell you before the show? Did I tell you? Okay, go ahead.
What's going to happen? What did he say is going to happen?
Let him pump you up. Go ahead. Oh, but in the second half, they ran 40.
I want to know what's going to happen.
Yeah, same. I'm with Trav.
Yeah.
I want in.
You will be.
No, wait. We want to know.
I told him before the show.
Told him what?
I told him. He knows what I told him, and he did it anyway.
Deondre, can you share?
Anyway, don't even do it. Just let it go. Anyway, I'm looking at the second half. It seems like, yes, they had 22 first half plays, the Eagles did, and they finished with over 63. So they dominated the second half. That's how you wear down a defense. That's the thing against the Rams. When you have.
Was it strictly a fatigue issue? Was there a schematic issue that they weren't able to figure it out?
When you have a young defensive front that puts max pressure on you at all times, if they don't get off the field and your offense doesn't stay on it, they're going to wear down.
Yeah.
Especially early.
So just fatigue.
Yeah. I thought you did a great job against Saquon Barkley, but the problem was in the second half, they started converting third downs. They started hitting you with the pass. When they're completing passes and now you're running all over hell, trying to make sure you get guys on the ground, that's how you sap all your energy. And it was sneaky hot out there. It was like 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a deal for them. Like you said, it was a learning experience for everyone. I think you're going to be better because of it. I think you understand what it takes to beat teams like them.
They can play with that team. Clearly.
No doubt.
They can play with that team. They just need to finish the game. They need to finish the half. They need to finish drives. They need to finish
They need to
fourth
block
and ones.
better on PATs.
You're going to have to walk me through that they had their sequencing, because that was rough to watch. Here's what's coming up next. Best of, Fantasy Springs Best of. You tell us what you thought was the best of your weekend. Call right now, 877-710-3776. That's 877-710-ESPN, and we will decide who has the best. That's coming up next on the DeMarco and Trav Afternoon Show on ESPN LA. And got to see my friends from Rotolo Chevrolet this weekend as well. Right? Got to see Oral, got to see Eddie, and those guys are just the best. I actually was out at the dealership. I got to see Armando Rojo, who plays in our softball game. I got to see Jabari, who walked me through the new Silverado. It was just a perfect example of what we're talking about when we talk about Rotolo Chevrolet, of making the customer feel like they're the most important person on the lot, because to them, that's exactly what it is. So if you've been thinking about a new Silverado, if you've been thinking about a new Chevy car or truck, Rotolo Chevrolet is the place to be. It's right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You can't miss it, right there in Fontana. And if you, like, maybe you're in Long Beach, maybe you're down in Orange County, maybe you're up in Thousand Oaks, and Rotolo is just a little bit far of a drive for you, that's cool. Go online, RotoloChevy.com, ROTOLO, RotoloChevy.com. And whether you go in or whether you go online, make sure they know that Travis sent you in to Rotolo Chevrolet.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
When McCarthy threw that pick six, I just popped on, and the number of people are like, it's amazing what happens when Colin Stallion's not on the sideline. I went in people's feeds that I barely speak to.
You were like, hey, troll.
I did actually say troll to somebody. The home of USC football, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN, and always on the new ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there, but too often they look for ways to underpay you. If you're being ignored, pressured into bad contractors, or left in the dark after years of loyalty, turn to Avner Gatt. With insider knowledge and a trusted network of experts, the consultation is free and the results speak for themselves. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergatt.com. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
Chris Morales here. So many things, big and little, make you uniquely you. Your hobbies, dreams, career, family, and more. Addiction to drugs, including opioids and stimulants, can strip these away from you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose treatment for drug addiction and get back to what matters most. Find a provider and proven treatment option that's right for you. Recover you at choosechangeca.org.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Whether it's talking sports or calling each other out when the food bill comes, Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive.
Hey, unlike you, I paid for all my food. Stop that.
Good sandwich.
I support small local businessmen, man.
Oh, okay, and I don't.
I'm just saying.
No, I mean, I don't.
You'd want a freebie.
Well, I'd support them.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
One specific request. I don't have to pay attention, care, or try.
Yes.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
One Fantasy Springs best of DeMarco. What do you got? What's the best thing you saw?
117 times Washington, the W, has locked horns, sorta, with Washington State, those bums from the Palouse, for the Apple Cup. And there may not be another one. You know that? It may go away.
Yeah,
because
I
of
hope
scheduling.
not. I hope not.
Well, it's the first time the Apple Cup was played in September.
It's
usually,
weird.
Usually that game is played wet.
Or snowy.
Or snowy,
Yeah.
and it was weird to see that in September. But 55-24.
So what did you say? It's 114?
117.
117.
Yes.
What's the other number? How many times have they got? I know it's lopsided in your favor.
117 times we played them. I think we have beaten them 76 times.
Okay.
There's like 6 ties in there.
Did you ever lose a cup?
One. And that's the only one they talk about. You know it's the number one game they talk about.
Did you get a chance to watch any of it on Saturday?
Yes.
Okay, there was a
quarterback's
clip.
good.
There was
Yeah.
a clip where they went to commercial and they were showing kind of like some.
Was it Bledsoe?
It was in the snow, and I know it was that game. And I don't think you were in it, but it went by really quickly, and I kind of like rewound it a couple
What
of
was the
times.
play?
It was Bledsoe throwing the ball.
It's Bledsoe to Bobo.
Yeah.
Bledsoe to Philip Bobo. I was in. If you watch it, I slide right by Bledsoe because the ground was frozen.
Yeah.
Right. So we had no traction. So I beat the guy, and I'm like literally lunging and sliding by Drew Bledsoe as he throws a touchdown. That's the only one they talk about. Now, besides that, we beat them 4 times that year.
They don't care.
4 times.
Yeah, they don't
when
care.
I was there.
They
the
don't
only
care.
one they talk about is that one.
Well, if I only won one, that's the only one I'd talk
my
about
God.
too.
Yes,
that's
the
how that
Palouse.
works. The best of for me this weekend was, and hopefully this stat changes dramatically moving into next week because the Rams have the Colts coming up on Sunday at SoFi Stadium, kickoff at 1:05. The Indianapolis Colts have punted once this season. They finally had their first punt of the season against Tennessee. They've had 3 games. They're 3-0. They've punted once.
Daniel Jones looks good.
Time.
Yeah.
So they got their offense going. They're scoring a lot of points. They're finishing drives. That is my best of. Let's see what the people think out there. Let's go to Luis in Wilmington. Luis, what was your best of the weekend?
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
Good, Luis.
On Saturday, I attended the Hershey Fest in Hershey, and then Sunday morning, I took the train into Philly, bought a ticket, and I happened to sit in the family section. But boy, it was horrible. It was great, but it was horrible at the same time.
Yeah, it was great right up until that second block kick, and then it was a nightmare that happened all of a sudden. Good job,
And
Luis.
I just want to say something about the Philly fans. They're horrible. There was
come on.
That's
some
not
nice
breaking
people,
news.
but
You know what? Everybody
they
had a
treated
scowl
me
on their face.
horribly walking out of the stadium.
Did they really?
Look, they booed Santa Claus. They booed Michael Irvin
That's
breaking his neck on the turf. They boo everybody. They boo their own guys. They were
They
booing
sure
the
do.
Eagles in the
They
first
are
half
Sure
of that
do.
game.
Yes, they do.
They are
I thought they were okay.
all opportunity offender. Eagles fans, Philly
I
fans,
thought they were okay.
They're horrible, man.
They're rough,
They are just for their team.
and they're also against their team
Sometimes. I mean,
frequently.
Majority of
Dodgers-
the time,
hey,
especially
wait.
when things go bad.
The Dodgers were booing their own guys. It happens.
And not like it does in Philly.
But it happens.
Not like it does in Philly. The only guy that I can think of, they booed Mike Schmidt for 20 years.
Yes.
Mike Schmidt is the greatest third baseman in the history of
They
baseball.
were
They
booing
booed
his
him for
hair.
20 years.
They were booing his perm.
The only guy that never really got it in Philly was AI.
True.
He
They
had-
love him.
booed.
Yeah.
He's got booed in Philly.
AI
AI
got booed in
did?
Philly?
He's
Okay,
got
well, there
booed.
you go. Then
I
it's
don't remember him
100%
being
Santa
booed.
Claus
success
got
rate.
booed too.
Who?
Santa Claus
No, we
got
talked.
booed
We
Santa
too.
Claus
mentioned
got
him.
punched. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
try Rich in Pasadena. Rich, what was your best of the weekend?
Hey, well, unfortunately, I'll have to go with Caleb Williams. I
He
say
was
that
good.
because that's the game that hurt me in my football pool. But he had kind of a breakout game, 4 touchdowns, almost 300 yards, and I think 0 sacks and zero picks too.
Way to go, Caleb.
The Dallas Cowboys got Caleb Williams out of the fire for at least a week.
Old painted fingernails himself doing it.
Yeah, for at least 1 week, Caleb Williams looked like the number 1 pick overall.
I don't mind Strange as long as you play good. You can do whatever the heck you want as long as you're playing good.
It's like Nuke Lelouch in Bull Durham. You can grow the fungus back on your shower shoes when you wear 20 in the show, or you hang up 4 touchdowns on the Dallas Cowboys.
You can cry. You can do whatever you want if you do that.
I like this guy's chances, DeMarco, because we're going to Arcadia, home of the Arcadia Apaches. Fred in Arcadia. What's going on, Fred?
Yeah, hey, guys, love the show. My favorite play of the weekend was Baker Mayfield completing that pass to win that game over the Jets yesterday.
Yeah.
Running to his left. That was incredible, man.
Big time. It's hard to root against Baker Mayfield, isn't it?
I love Baker. I double love Baker. Here, can I give you my 2 reasons for loving Baker?
He's got swag.
I got like 3 reasons I love Baker. Swag is number 1.
Yes.
I will never forget him coming in here on about 20 minutes of prep and beating the Raiders on Thursday Night Football.
2 sleeps.
It was incredible. And the play that Fred mentioned yesterday kept me alive in the Eliminator pool. I had Tampa against the Jets in the Eliminator pool. Tampa was way ahead all day, and they pulled it out of the fire.
Was that Mike Evans?
Yes.
That was Mike Evans. Another guy that we don't talk enough about.
He's terrific.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's hard.
He gets hurt a lot, but when he plays,
yes,
my goodness, is he awesome.
Every year he's good for a grand, but it's hard to root against Baker Mayfield. And they were talking about Baker Mayfield and making an MVP push.
Yeah, well, he's on the list.
It's going to be the ugliest MVP of all time.
Weirdest stuff has happened. I'd be surprised if I'm not saying he's going to win, but he's still on the list.
It'll be like throwback quarterback numbers in a modern era, but they won't lose.
Let's say they win like 13 or
That's
14 games. He could be in there for sure.
Yes.
What do you say? We go with Fred for our best of the weekend?
I like Fred.
Fred, you are the winner.
Yeah, I'm here, guys.
You got it. Stay on the line. Laura's going to hook you up, Fred. The Best Of is presented by Fantasy Springs Resort Casino, a deluxe desert resort casino located just minutes from Palm Springs. Best caller wins a Fantasy Springs Resort Casino weekend getaway and scores a 2-night hotel stay, golf or bowling, plus dinner for 2.
How the heck did the Panthers beat the Falcons? Let me say that again. How did the Panthers shut out the Falcons?
Keep going. Finish. Say the next thing. There's one more sentence to say.
What? At home?
No.
On the road?
No. 30-0.
I know. Shut them out. That's crazy.
30-0, not 10-0 or 13 or 14 or even 21. 30-0.
Penix threw 2 picks.
Penix was rough.
I think they fumbled twice, losing 1. And the Packers lost to the Browns. See?
Yeah,
it's just weird football weekend.
Okay, so here's the thing about the Browns.
And the Jags beat the Texans.
Yeah, the Texans are off to a terrible start.
Oh my
the
God.
Jags aren't bad. Here, can I make a case that the Cleveland Browns are not terrible? They got a really good defense. They should have beat Cincinnati opening weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They got hammered by the Ravens, in week 2. But for the first half, they kind of hung around. I don't think the Browns are a bad team. I don't think they're a good team, but they're not a pushover.
Okay, quick. Who's running the ball for them?
For the Browns?
Right.
Joe Flacco.
I know.
We're going to sneak it.
It's it's Judkins, anonymous football team. I like Njoku. I think they're good. I think their defense is rock solid. But just like with Carson Wentz in Minnesota, when you have credible quarterback play, doesn't have to be great, just credible. Flacco was pretty good. 21 of 36, 1 pick.
Yeah.
1 pick, which is good for him.
1's fine.
1's good. You can
survive 1.
Multiples you cannot.
Yeah.
Yes.
2 plus is the bad news.
How many times did they punt?
I don't know.
Okay. They punted 6 times. See, that's good ball right there.
You can survive punts.
Yes.
You can't survive multiple interceptions, fumbles, and blocked field goals.
And it's Bojorquez.
Those are the things that happen.
Wow.
Oh, old Ram Bojorquez.
Yes.
Up next, it is The Far Side. It's Trav. It's DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction.
And you can win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant. Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is opening soon. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, just 30 minutes south of Bakersfield. Less drive time means more playtime with 24/7 gaming action, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment at the Hard Rock Cafe. It's the new hotspot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that Hard Rock energy, don't miss it. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, opening soon. This is how SoCal plays.
Injured in an accident? Don't sit on the sidelines. It's Travis, and at the law office of Joseph S. Normand, Joe and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way to the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with the law office of Joseph S. Normand.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Water, power, comfort. NextGen protects it all with the Home Hero Bundle. Do you like the taste of your water? If not, get your free alkaline reverse osmosis system when you install whole home water filtration. Clean, healthy water every tap. Add a heater treater for just $4.99 to shield your plumbing from hard water damage. And when you bundle in HVAC or electrical service, you'll save 10% instantly. One call, one team, total home protection. Call NextGen 833-3-NEXGEN or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com today.
CSLB number 1011173.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
Bro, Shab, that was the longest flight home ever.
I bet.
It really was. That was so long.
A, it's a long flight. B, that was a rough day.
Bro, I got through the entire movie of Casino.
It's a long movie.
That's a long movie.
3+?
And then looked up at, like, the flight info. We had 3.5 hours from that point.
Do you have that map where the plane is going across the country?
The whole thing.
I hate that thing.
I have to not look at it because it gets depressing.
I every time I'm on a plane that has that little map, I check it like every 5 minutes thinking, I got to be farther along than it is.
Really?
And it's like, nope, it hasn't moved.
I go every 14 minutes. It drives me nuts. Yes, it's crazy.
Oh, 14's very specific. Why 14?
I don't know. When I look up, it's 14 minutes later. I'm like, dang, that had to be an hour. Nope, 14 minutes. That's just the way it went down. Long flight, and on the bus. Okay, so this is kind of like tradition. So you leave the hotel, you load up on the buses. There's 6 buses, sometimes 7, depending on how many people they take. So usually staff and media get on bus 5 and 6.
Okay.
So most of the cool people, or the ones that love college football, get on the same bus so we can compare notes.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody's talking about college football. I'm talking about the Apple Cup. Stu, the beat writer for the Rams, is just over the moon because Indiana's kicking butt.
Oh, is he a Hoosier?
He's a Hoosier.
Okay.
He's so proud of being a Hoosier.
They finally have a football team.
They do, and they dismantled Illinois.
They killed them.
They absolutely
makes that
crushed them.
SC game coming, which we'll talk about in a minute. That gets a little more interesting.
Scarier, doesn't it? I told him you might as well change Frank Cignetti's name to Bunker because he is dug in. You're not getting him out of there.
Unless somebody comes in with a big bold bag.
I don't think he wants to leave.
You don't think so?
I really don't. I think he's going to run this thing until the wheels fall off. But so that's one thing. The other thing I can't get over is why do people hate Dabo Swinney so much? Everybody was happy Clemson lost.
How much time do you have?
Please, give me the 30-second rundown. Why do you hate Dabo Swinney so much?
Well, I'm not saying I do. I'm not a fan. Don't get me wrong. But he is incredibly self-righteous. That rubs most people the wrong way.
Self-righteous?
Yes. He is.
He's holier than thou?
Yes. He is that guy for sure.
I never got that out of him.
Well, I think a lot of people do. I think that's part of it.
You mean like trying to tell you how to live?
Just this is how I live, and this is the right way to live. And if you're not living like this, I don't know what to tell you.
He's the head coach of Clemson. You might want to listen.
No, I don't. You can keep your stuff to yourself when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm not going to listen.
Okay, yes.
Number 2, he refused that when the NIL started to come down the tracks, right?
Oh, yeah.
Here it comes. And he was adamantly against players getting paid.
Yes.
Adamantly against it. And I think most people realize that I'm not saying that everybody's got to make $10 million, but guys, they're generating a whole bunch of this. They should at least be able to wet their beaks a little bit. And he was staunchly opposed to it. That's number 2. And then number 3, he refuses to play the portal game, and now they're not as good as they used to be.
Yes.
That's the 30-second version.
I remember our college football breakdown. We said that Clemson had more returning starters or more returning play time.
Which nowadays is not good.
Than any college football team in America. So they said that maybe this could be the last bastion of what was, because they were a national championship contender.
Not that long ago.
Not that long ago.
Yeah.
All that is out the window now. I do like his entrance when he runs down the ramp. I do hope that he trips someday. Just for the fun of it.
Laura, do me a favor. Look up how old Dabo Swinney is real quick, because it's going to happen. Like I was talking
He's
with
going to
Kate.
blow something out.
I was talking with Kate, one of our market guys, right? And he told me today that he fell over the weekend. I'm like, thank God it's not just me.
Running?
Yep.
Oh,
wow.
Yep.
He tripped.
He's 55 years old.
There you go. He's in the sweet spot.
There you go.
This is where it starts.
And, okay, so last thing. This is really the far side. Okay, this is what – so you get on. You travel a lot, right?
Occasionally.
When you travel, like for work.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a bunch of carry-ons. Everything on the charter is carry-ons. So I always thought this. I can't stand when there are people in the aisle struggling with luggage, trying to put them up, and nobody moves.
To help?
Nobody moves to help.
Yeah, I agree.
That drives me nuts.
The first move is, can I help you with that?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so me, not trying to be Dabo Swinney, not trying to tell you how to live. This is just the far side. This is how I live. I always anticipate so that if someone is struggling, I can get up and correct it immediately and keep everybody boarding because I want to take off immediately.
Of course.
Why would you sit there and wait? Why would you put down the tray and start having lunch and start eating when there are people getting on? Now you can't help people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should wait a little bit. Is that wrong? Is that Dabo Swinney?
No, that's not what Dabo does.
Okay, yeah.
The Dabo is a totally different deal than what you just did. You're trying to get home.
Thank you.
That's fine.
I'm trying to be efficient.
And if you want to make sure that those overhead bins are loaded up and closed and everybody's got their bags, that's fine. I'm with you on that.
Be in position to get up and help.
Go position. Let's
Thank
get out of here.
Just a little bit. I mean, put the food off to the side for a hot minute. You don't have to put
the
tray down.
They got the food out before the planes even left the runway?
There's so much food. Hey, and I had 2 cheesesteaks. I had one
Two?
beef. I had one beef, the one I showed you.
Yeah.
I had the one beef cheesesteak.
How'd that go?
Oh, it was so good.
No, I'm sure it was, but how did it go?
Fine.
Oh, good.
Here's the problem. I wasn't hungry at all the next day.
I don't know. I'm sure we could find this online at some point. I'm sure it exists out there. I bet you that's a 3,500 calorie sandwich.
It had to be.
That's what I mean. That you were not hungry the rest of the day does not surprise me.
I got up, I walked 3.5 miles, then did the game in the heat and wasn't hungry.
I'm not surprised.
Based on that sandwich I had
Where
the day
was
before.
the second one you had?
On the plane.
Chicken.
So on the way out of the stadium, they always have like a local fare.
Okay.
So it was another cheesesteak. So they had cheesesteak with beef, cheesesteak with
Cheese
chicken.
Whiz.
Cheese Whiz. No, they didn't have Cheese Whiz on this one.
Oh, come on.
So I had too messy to get on the plane, Funchy.
How do you have Cheese Whiz on a...
You put ketchup in it?
They just pour it right over the top.
Oh, you put no ketchup in it?
I tell you what, I had that cheese whiz at Uncle Gus's.
Yeah.
Oh, it made a big difference.
You liked the whiz?
I did like the whiz. I had the sweet peppers too on it and some
long
grilled
hot
onions.
peppers.
Oh my goodness.
So good.
The long hots are key.
So good, man.
Did you have provolone and whiz or just whiz?
Both, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You get both?
That's
Yes,
a lot.
you can.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know.
You might be right about the caloric intake of that.
By the way, I might be
Plus
missing
beer.
I might be missing low.
Yeah, plus beer. There was a lot going
Dude,
on
you
there.
had cheesesteaks and beer. Of course you weren't hungry.
Bro, the entire next day?
Yeah.
Usually I get hungry at some point.
Was the sandwich this long?
About that, like a Subway.
Was it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
full of meat. It was good.
I'd like to change my prediction. I'm going to say that's a 4,500 calorie
It might have been. It might
I
have
want to
been.
know where mine is because I thought you were bringing Funchy and I some sandwiches.
You can't bring sandwiches back.
Yes, you can.
No, a cheesesteak does not.
No.
Unless you freeze it, it's not going to travel.
I eat it right then and there.
I'll just take you to Jersey Mike's then.
Ew.
I
By
mean,
the
they
way,
got cheesesteaks. It's not a bad cheesesteak.
It's not a bad
It's
cheesesteak,
not.
but I wanted
No,
a Philly
there
one.
is one in downtown LA called Boo's Cheesesteak, and it's probably the best cheesesteak
Like
in
a
LA.
ghost?
We'll
Like
go
Boo's,
there.
yes.
Like
I'll show it to you during a break.
We'll go there because I'm going to have another
We actually
one.
had it, the morning show, Sedano and Cap
okay.
brought it in one day.
Okay.
During the
Boo's?
afternoon. Boo's, yes.
I'm going to have another cheesesteak.
Are you okay? Are you kind of okay?
Am I going back?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going back.
I was actually surprised that you did get a cheesesteak there.
I had to. It was so good. Come on, you're going to Philly.
But you
didn't take D.
But you ate it. You didn't feel sick after you ate it.
No, not
so
at all.
why are you not going back, or at least maybe occasionally dipping your toe in?
Maybe once a week. Isn't that the Med diet? I think that's the Mediterranean diet. Like
I don't know.
Red meat once a month, once a week. Or
I don't
something
eat
like
it
that.
very often either, but I do eat it.
The next day,
Yeah.
felt stronger than I've ever felt in a long
Well,
time.
you finally ate something.
It might be. It might be. So listen all week to the DeMarco and Travis Show for your chance to win the Ultimate Highlands Prize Pack. Really saved me. That chafing relief has saved me again. Tennessee and Philadelphia.
Tennessee in September, hot and swampy.
Yes.
Philly, was it? It didn't look swampy on TV, was it?
It was like sneaky hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
But was it muggy?
Not
muggy.
really muggy, just hot. Yeah, just like 70 degrees. The sun was right there. So that chafing relief really helped. So call this number right now, 877-710-ESPN. Call right now, and caller 7 wins a prize pack of Highlands Leg Cramps, Highlands Leg Cramps PM, Highlands Chafing Relief, and ESPN LA swag bag, which is really, really cool. Listen all this week only on 710.
Are you a beer guy, Deondre?
Not really.
Not really?
Yeah.
What did you have to drink with your steak?
I just had a water.
A
not
water.
gonna lie to you, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Wow, that's
probably the better
healthy.
move.
The beer and the cheesesteak.
You know what
is
else
perfect.
is just money with it? This is no surprise. This is not breaking news, but it's just perfect. It's a Coke.
Yes.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's just, and I don't
Something
drink a ton of
fizzy
Coke,
and
but a
good.
Coca-Cola and a cheesesteak will make your day.
I think the best thing I've eaten out there in Philly was the water ice.
What? First of all, it's water ice.
Water ice.
Water
yeah, I gotta
ice.
say, yeah, water ice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they say it.
It was,
So when I went to the Phillies game this summer, there was 2 water ice stands in the whole. The Citizens Bank Park is huge, right? It's a big ballpark. The line for the water ice was 65 people long at both of these places. Let's open a few more water ices.
Right.
Like, this
Yes,
is.
sir.
I'm not. Bill, Warren Buffett. I'm not the smartest business guy in the world. But
Yes.
if there's 2 places with 60 people deep, and I walked away from both of them because I'm not going to wait in a line that's 60 people deep. Let's open a few
Open
more.
another one.
Everyone
Yes.
should have like 5 people in line.
We should open it next to a DMV.
A water ice?
Yes.
Is it just basically a slushy?
It's a snow cone.
It's a snow cone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, but
Next to the DMV.
I had a gelato, or what they call it, gelati one. So
What
it was
is
like,
that?
So it was water ice.
Yeah.
And then
water
water
ice. There you go.
ice, and then some ice cream, some vanilla ice cream.
wood
So it was a cherry
Oh,
flavor.
it's like a creamsicle, almost, like a
yeah,
oh.
so good.
Sounds
it
like you're
was
saying
so good.
wood ice.
That's how they say.
Wood,
they
wood.
say water.
Wood.
Water.
Wood.
When we
ice.
checked into the hotel, Susan and I went down to the bar, and we're sitting in there, and the bartender comes by and says, "What can I get you?" And we order a couple glasses of wine, and as he's pouring, we go, "Can I get you guys some water?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, some water." I'm like,
Water.
I always do this thing because A, it's true, and B, I don't want somebody to feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry, I don't hear very well.
Right.
Can you say that again? and he knew that I heard he was doing it. He goes, water.
Water.
I'm like, oh yeah, I would love some
Enunciate,
water. Like I
please.
didn't know what a water is.
Oh, my
but
God.
yeah, water ice.
What was that guy's name? My barber back in the Midwest. He was like, "You guys play the Burrs this week." The who? The Burrs. The Birds?
Yeah.
No, the Burrs from Chicago. Oh, the Bears. There is an A in there.
Do Californians have words that we say that other people don't? I know we say like dude and
We say
bruh
dude
and stuff like
and-
that, but they
yeah.
know what we're saying. It's not like, what did you say?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think we have words like that. We just add words.
You've lived in other parts of the country. Did you ever let some of that regional dialect slide into your
No.
vocabulary?
In the Midwest, they call sodas pops.
Pop.
I will never
Yeah,
do that. In
yeah.
Florida, they call every soda a Coke.
A Coke. Yep.
Never do that.
Yep.
I will never bend to that.
Okay.
Ever.
I call every soda a Coke, not because of just in my house you want a Coke, and then if you want like a 7-Up, and say, yeah, actually a 7-Up, but everything's a Coke. The one thing that slid into my vocabulary was when I lived in Texas for a while. Y'all. It slides in because it's around.
How y'all doing?
You become infected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
I have 2 things. I say y'all a lot, but I'm not from the South or Texas.
Yeah.
And I used to say hella a lot.
Oh, that's
which is a Bay
that's
Area
a Northern
thing.
That's a Bay Area
California thing.
thing. Yeah.
People would always ask me, like, are you from the Bay? No.
I think I said that word every other word.
So I had to correct my youngest son. So my youngest son is a student at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. It's kind of halfway in between, right? And there's a lot of Bay Area kids at Cal Poly. There's a lot of SoCal kids at Cal Poly. and he came back with hella in his vocabulary. I'm like, no, that we don't do that.
We don't do that here.
We are Southern Californians. We do not say that. That is a
It wasn't
Northern
a curse word. It was just a Northern
I've
Cal
heard
thing.
way worse than come out of he's 20 years old. He said a lot worse than that.
Hyphy, yes.
What's hyphy?
Hyphy, that's just the bear. That's when you're acting up.
Oh, like misbehaving?
That's kind of like goofy. Hyphy.
Oh.
Yeah. Just acting up. But hella. Oh,
are
my
we
God.
doing first pitch? I see
Is
Greg
Greg out there?
lurking in the studio.
Dude, why are you guys booing Blake Treinen?
You're hung up on that.
Well, I mean,
would you like me to answer?
No, it's happened to me, and I don't think you were booing him specifically.
It was a twofer.
I think you were booing the problem.
It was a twofer.
Right.
It was him and the fact that they don't have anybody down there that is able to do anything.
Last year affected him that much? Last year really affected him that much?
There is nothing that is as volatile as a relief pitcher.
Okay.
Up, down, what you could be lights out, and then you could be, I can't
The
use this
opposite
guy
way.
in
Yeah.
one season. Starters don't have a delta quite like that.
I just felt bad for him that you got to wear it. When your home audience is
It
booing
sucks.
you,
Look,
it really does suck.
They're going to need him.
Once you register that, are they booing?
They're going to need him.
They're booing us?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He wasn't very good that day,
Yeah.
but I'm with you on that. First pitch coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN. I haven't got a chance to tell you about this for a while. I was talking with my pal G-Fish the other day, and he said that he's getting ready to take a trip to Arizona because he heard me talking about my trip to Page, Arizona, which is just unbelievable. I like to be outside. I like to hike. I like to go and do really cool stuff. And when I went to Page, I was absolutely blown away by the different adventures I got. I got to take a helicopter ride over one of the most iconic sites in the entire world. We're talking about Horseshoe Bend. We landed on top of a butte in the middle of the desert in a helicopter. We took a boat ride across Lake Powell. We went hiking through Antelope Canyon, which, hand to God, is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my entire life. And it was all in Page, Arizona, right? You can rent a kayak. You can cruise on a pontoon. I got to play golf at Lake Powell National Golf Course. Everything that you're looking for is in Page, Arizona. You can take a day trip, I should say, to Zion, to Bryce, to Monument Valley, the Grand Canyon. It is all right there. Great food, great drinks, summer concerts under the stars. What are you waiting for? So whether you're going by yourself or bringing the whole crew, Page has over 20 hotels and memories waiting to be made. So start planning your epic adventure at visitpageaz.com.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
When McCarthy threw that pick six, I just popped on, and the number of people are like, it's amazing what happens when Colin Stallion's not on the sideline. I went in people's feeds that I barely speak to.
You were like, hey, troll.
I did actually say troll to somebody. The home of USC football, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN, and always on the new ESPN LA app.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
Summer's almost over, but there's still time to work on that sunburn. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
With over 40 big screens showing all the big games, you can catch every play from wherever you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2.
War, live December 6th. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Win a new Dodge Charger Daytona RT. Use your rewards card at your favorite table games to enter through September 28th.
Morongo, good times.
Hey guys, it's producer Lindsay, and this football season, it's time to celebrate game day with Stella Rosa wines. From tailgates to touchdowns, Stella Rosa brings the flavor and excitement with your chance to win a trip to a major football game on January 1st. Prizes include game tickets, airfare, and hotel accommodations, all covered by Stella Rosa. Sip, cheer, and celebrate all season long. Enter now at stellarosa.com/tailgate2025. Must be 21 years of age or older. Please enjoy responsibly.
Welcome to the sweet life. Big nights deserve big views. From Lakers and Kings games to the hottest concerts. Reserve your own private suite at Crypto.com Arena for a premium experience you'll never forget. Reserve your suite now at CryptoArenaSuites.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Paying extra for tire care is BS. You know, bad service. So at Midas, we're rolling out our BS-free tire guarantee, included with paid installation and tax on every purchase. You'll pay nothing for flat replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's $0 for all that. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
We're all here. We're all ready to go again.
What's happening? How's your butt?
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Yeah, Spider-Man and freezing full effect. You ready, Ron? I'm ready.
Did you guys? You probably did not. You're into Belle Biv DeVoe and hip-hop.
Yes.
There was an interview with Bobby Brown recently.
Really?
Belle Biv DeVoe threw him out of Belle Biv DeVoe.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes. And do you know he started New Edition? It was his group. And
I did know that.
They threw him out of his own group.
Why does everybody keep throwing him out? Is he difficult?
Well, you got to be some kind of a, you know what, if you get thrown out of your own group.
He's
it's his prerogative, right? Like, it's his prerogative.
Oh, I see what you do. Even I get that one. I don't get many of those, but I got that one.
I understand that reference is basically what you're saying.
He referred to
Doesn't
Belle Biv
happen
DeVoe
very
as
often.
backup dancer.
It's my prerogative.
Crazy. Yes. So you didn't trip off that? That's never happened at Dodger Stadium?
It happens.
It happens, I guess. Booing people. Booing the Dodgers. Booing Blake Treinen.
He deserves it.
You think so?
Yes.
I'm not a booer, but I understand why they were booing.
You think that was angled towards him or just the whole situation?
100%. He has been the reason that they lost the last 5 times that they've lost.
It's not a very good. It's not a very good batting average.
Like that is
when you put it that way. Right. Wow.
He is now 1-7 in this month alone. He has his ERA is over 11 for just this month.
He can't get the ball over the plate.
He can't get the ball over the plate.
And when he does get it over the plate, he's getting hit.
So he went from I was looking at this yesterday because I was like, what is wrong with him? He went from a 2.54 ERA to a over 5.5 ERA. Like, he's made his ERA just explode because of how bad he's been.
Well, ERAs for relief pitchers can be very misleading.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that means you're giving up
because they don't pitch a lot of innings. So if you have one really ugly inning, the thing goes through the roof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, no, I agree with you. But in this month, it's like
Greg,
exploding.
Look at my face. I'm not saying he's pitching well.
Okay.
I'm not saying that this was a mathematical anomaly, that he has pitched poorly. I just keep coming back to the same thing I've said about Tanner Scott over and over again. Blake Treinen's going to have to get some guys out in an important situation. And
I don't think it's going to happen.
It might not.
Yeah.
It may not. What I'm saying is
he's got 6 games to figure it out.
I understand. What I'm saying, guys, is you cannot use 6 pitchers in the postseason. You're going to have to use 9 or 10. You're going to have to use a couple of those guys, and the baseball will not allow you to hide these guys. The situations will come up, and they're going to be on the mound, and Treinen and Scott are going to have to get some guys out.
The
They're
ball
going to have
finds you is what they always say
absolutely.
In baseball. The ball finds you. And Tanner Scott, to his credit, the last few outings have been clean. So, and I talked about it a little bit on Blue Review this morning. Blue Review. I know this is a weird thing to say, but I saw a TikTok video. Of
that is weird.
Which is kind of like
You're
very
just out of the age area where you can say that without having it sound weird.
It's
like if you were 10 years younger, we'd be like, yeah, fine, whatever.
I mean, it was a John Boy-esque thing where it had how John Boy kind of got his whole start.
Oh, yeah.
But they were showing Tanner Scott, and that in all the previous outings when he was getting blown up, when he would throw a breaking pitch, he would nod his head before he threw it.
A little tip.
And then he had a little tip. And then he had, when he would throw a fastball, he didn't have that nod. So then he was tipping his pitches.
Can I give you just a quick timeout? That's how you get field goals blocked.
Yeah.
What he just described.
Yeah.
Right there.
They're tipping their pitches.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you get things blocked.
They're tipping their pitches on the line.
When they're
Bo
on
Limmer
you.
and Rob Havenstein on his back really didn't help.
Dude, I mean, I don't know like how you stop those guys when they have a tip.
Sure.
It's like knowing when the fastball's coming.
Do you change the cadence?
You have to. You got to change your rhythm. Had you changed your rhythm, they would have been offside.
Yeah.
That's how hard they were rolling. But anyway, go back to it.
I mean, it seemed like they jumped a little bit, but that doesn't matter.
So,
but in the last couple outings, I've been because I saw that video, I started watching him and trying to pay attention to whether he nodded his head or not, and never did it. He never dropped his head at all.
Sometimes,
and I think that may
I hope
have
so.
been something.
I hope so.
Because
I hope it's as simple as that.
He's been clean. I mean, he still gives up a hit every once in a while, but he gets through the innings.
I hope it is as simple as that, because if they just need to stop tipping and they figure out what the tip is, then that's the easiest fix in the world. I'll go back to when you and I were in Ontario on Thursday, right? We spoke with Joe Kelly.
At length.
At length. I'm going to fast forward to what I did on Saturday afternoon. I went out to Legends Attic and I spoke with Oral.
Yeah.
And I spoke with
Dalton
Ramon
Rushing.
Martinez. And so two guys that are pitchers, right? Not relief pitchers starting, but they both said that it sounds crazy and it sounds like they're being, maybe overly optimistic, but you could tell they both believe this. As quickly as it went bad, it can go good. As quickly,
I believe that.
As quickly as these guys are, Blake Trinan.
As long as he didn't lose his confidence.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
And this is with Tanner Scott, Greg. I know you're making a face, but Tanner Scott, maybe the tip has nothing to do with it. But he thinks in his head, hey, I'm just tipping. If I don't tip, I'm going to be a lot better. And all of a sudden, he thinks he's better, and therefore he is a little better.
So I was making a face because of Trinan, not so much because of Scott. Now, did you ask either one of those guys about the piggyback plan?
We really couldn't get in there with Joe Kelly. He wouldn't stop talking.
Joe was a chatterbox.
Yeah.
Okay, what about with Ramon Martinez and Oral on Saturday?
Both of it was like interesting.
No, you did ask.
It was both of them responded with, I don't know if I asked Ramon. I definitely asked Oral. And Oral was, look, you're going to have to figure something out. You're going to have to use those guys.
He didn't say no.
Nobody's saying, I'm not saying no. You're not saying no. It is an interesting idea.
The Bergman plan.
The problem is, even with your plan, you're not going to cover 9 innings with 2 guys in every game. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it can't be in every single game. That's right.
What about Roki?
Roki is a very interesting one. He somehow figured out his velocity.
He's throwing 100
He's
again.
throwing
gas
100.
again. Okay.
I think he had 2 clean innings yesterday. So he's pitching as a relief pitcher in the minors. Now, minors and majors, 2 totally different spaces. Just ask Bobby Miller. Bobby Miller pitches great in the minors and gets destroyed in the majors.
Yeah.
So,
but the gun don't lie.
The gun don't lie. He needs to come up and show that he can get major league hitters out. I just don't know when or if they're going to do that, especially with only 6 games
That would be
left.
something nice if he stepped in there and just filled a role.
It's
look, interesting.
I am open to all ideas.
Pitching version of Rortvet.
I am not. The difference is this guy is supposed to be a phenom.
Yeah.
But I'm open to all ideas.
Yeah.
I'm not shutting the door on any of this stuff. He does throw 100. He obviously has electric stuff. That's the pro side. I would just like to go back to the con side for half a second. The last time we saw him in the major leagues, he was crying in the dugout.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Bobby Miller kind of doing the same thing.
And
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And getting guys out in AAA, I'm not saying it's nothing.
Right.
But getting out the last time we saw him face major league hitters, he struggled, and he was so over. And I get it. There's a lot of pressure on him, new league, new country, all that stuff. I'm
23 years
I'm
old.
not picking on the guy. But what I'm saying is the emotions got pretty big, and he struggled with it.
Right.
So that was in May. Okay.
Maybe
now,
he figured it out.
haven't seen him since.
Now it's
Maybe he
in
figured it out.
October. Maybe. Like
Maybe
I said,
he figured
I'm
it
not
out.
saying
Maybe
no.
he figured it out. I guess the other thing, besides Emmett Sheehan doing what Sheehan does.
He's been great. And he should have stayed in for the 8th inning. That was so annoyed when they took him out in the 8th inning.
He was
so
lights
annoyed.
out, too.
He threw like 7 pitches in the 7th inning. He was fantastic.
I told you I talked to a few doctors, right? And they were saying injuries of fatigue, and you have to be worried and concerned about that.
Sure.
Does that help you at all? Maybe you.
The one
you want to
extra
make
inning
sure
wasn't
they're
gonna
healthy
be-
going
I
into the postseason. Yeah.
Sure. He wasn't going to just fall apart because of one more inning.
I don't know. But I've never heard that before. Injuries of fatigue, but it makes sense if you're worn out. But the only thing besides that that got me was, how many runs did you actually score?
One.
Yeah,
it's not enough. It's not enough. No,
by half, that's not enough.
That was a failure on both ends.
Yeah.
That was a game you were probably going to lose no matter what because you only scored one run, and they only, as bad as Trinan was, they only gave up, was it three or four? Three? Yeah. So it wasn't, it was bad. I got a quick one for you.
Yeah.
They're going to carry 13 pitchers in the postseason, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, at least we'll probably.
So
you might only do 12 in the wild card.
Okay,
but
so
that's a whole nother
they got 6 starters. So I know Sheehan will probably pitch out of the bullpen, but I'm not counting him. So we got 6 spots, 6 or 7 spots.
Sure.
Thumbs up or thumbs down these guys that are going to be on the postseason roster. Edgardo Henriquez.
I'm going to go thumbs up.
I think so too. Vezia.
Yes.
Yeah. Bonda.
I think so. Yes.
Yep. Okay. Trinan.
Yes.
I'm in the middle right now.
Unless you have a choice.
I agree.
Most likely, but if he keeps pitching the way he is right now, than he has been in this month, he's not going to be on that wild card one.
Okay, so we'll circle him and say go to the side.
Let's see for the other 6.
Tanner Scott.
Tanner Scott, yes.
Yes. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's did I say Dreyer?
You did not. I'm saying yes to Dreyer.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys locked in.
Before Trinan, by the way.
Okay, those are 5 guys locked in.
Yep.
Sasaki, Klein, Stewart, Bonda. You got to take 2.
No, you had Bonda already on there.
Oh, did we? No. Okay, so there's 3 spots for 4 guys. Who's the odd man out?
So I think Klein's probably the odd man out. I think Trinan in this situation will be out too.
What you just said, though, okay, that we got to figure something out. You got a week left to do it. I know Will Klein is not the second coming of Mariano Rivera.
He's been clean.
He's gotten guys out the last week.
Totally agree.
And if we're just talking about hot hand,
I'm fine by me. He just doesn't have the experience in the postseason that Trinan does. But Trinan has been so horrific in this month. Same with Kopech and Yates. They're done. Obviously, Kopech is on the IL.
Right. Kopech's out.
Kopech's on the IL because he can't get guys out. That's it. It's hurt feelings.
He's not even throwing the ball anywhere near the strike zone.
No.
When you see a major leaguer,
neither is Trinan.
No, there's a slight difference
because his pitches are so weird.
That's a little bit of it, but that's not what I was getting at. The big difference when Kopech is throwing it over the umpire's head,
that's bad.
That is I can't help you with that.
Rich Hinkeel.
Trinan's missing everywhere. Trinan's missing away. Trinan's missing down. Trinan's missing up. Like he's just out of sync.
Pitching is just not pitching well.
No, he's throwing. He's not pitching. That's
it's look. Their starting pitching is literally an A+.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
If you can hide your bullpen, you got a shot.
You can't. That's the problem.
Who do you want in the wild card?
The Mets.
You want the Mets?
Yes, they're pitching.
You don't want the
not like the Reds.
No, the Reds pitching is pretty good.
The Reds,
but we're 5-1 against the Reds this season, even against that pitching. Lodolo absolutely owns us. So that's a little bit
I'm just saying
freaky.
the Reds have shutdown arms, and if the Reds get in there, that the Mets don't. The Mets do not have shutdown arms.
Just give me whoever comes out.
You don't want the Snakes?
You're going to have to win everybody.
They're not. It's going to be the Reds or the Mets.
No, the Snakes are only one game
You
back
don't
of
want the
both
Snakes
of them.
in there?
Dodgers are going to make sure they win the division. They're going to take care of that.
As long as they beat the Diamondbacks in those 3.
Dismissal.
Of those 3, the Diamondbacks are the one I'd want to see the least.
Yeah,
because
that means
they're
they're
most
hot
familiar.
Because they've seen you.
And
Yes.
And also
it's
that
the
means
most
that they
familiar.
got super hot going in.
Hanging around.
Hanging
He's
around.
got alligator
like
blood.
little boy coming in.
Good job, Greg.
Yeah, thank you.
You have a read?
Yeah, I do. This first pitch is brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else. I might have forgotten. So thank you.
This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to make sure that all the traffic on the road is maintained.
I was upset about Blake Trinan.
Let's do another one. DeMarco, do you have a read?
I do have a read. $1 Million Mondays is back on 710 thanks to Pechanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. All you have to do is give us your big game prediction, both teams and final score, and you can win $1 million. What would you do with $1 million?
I know what I'd do.
What?
I'll tell you later.
Call in a hit? I'm just kidding. And just for playing, you get 2 tickets to the next Rams home game. $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA, made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams.
All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes, I want to talk about that sequencing that you're talking about where they're kind of tipping their pitches to get those field goals blocked. Plus, USC, the road might be opening up just a little bit for them after a nice win in the middle of the night on Saturday. It's all coming up. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN. And now I get to do very exciting moment. I do, as a matter of fact. We get to talk about Joseph S. Normand, my friend Joseph S. Normand. I'm going to get to see Joe later this week. And I don't just call Joe when there are accidents. I get to talk to Joe a lot. Joe is a friend of mine, and Joe is somebody that I trust. 213-747-2000. How much do you trust him, Trav? Let me tell you. This is how much I trust Joe. When my own son was involved in an accident, I called Joe. When I was involved in an accident, I called Joe. I don't know how to tell you how much I trust somebody other than to tell you that. So if you have had a slip and fall, if you have a case and you need a second opinion, if you've been hurt, if you've been involved in a car accident, get expert advice, and that is exactly what Joe is. 213-747-2000. 213-747-2000. You can also go online at normandlegal.com. Do not take on the insurance company by yourself. They're not on your side at all. At all. Joe will treat you like he treated me, and that's like family. 213-747-2000 and normandlegal.com.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. It's presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction,
and you can win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Is it time to sell your home? Maybe you want to downsize. Maybe you want to move. Or maybe you inherited a home that you just don't want to hang on to. Whatever your reasons to sell, call Seller's Advantage. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes for decades. Their seller reviews speak for themselves. They're just people who buy from people, and they'll provide you a custom solution that works for your needs. They offer and will buy with cash, and they close in days. The great part is you don't have to worry about spending any money on repairs, preparing your home to be shown, or having people come in and out. And there are no agents, just a great offer and an easy experience that will give you the peace of mind so that you can walk away happy. So if it's time to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a free, no-obligation offer today. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. We turn to some funny places for support, but not everyone is a therapist. Not everyone is the one. Find your right match with BetterHelp. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
Hey guys, it's Cappy, and I want to talk to all the football fans out there. We make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So don't miss the excitement of the season on Prize Picks, where it's so good to be right. And when I say that, here's what I mean. Dude, when you go 6 for 6 on Prize Picks, and believe me, I've done it many times because I'm right like that. It is so much fun to know that you are right and that you are going to score big time. Because sometimes when you make the right plays on Prize Picks, you go 6 for 6, man, you could increase your money by like 2,000 times. But you could also play the flex play. And when I say that, here's what I mean. You might go 5 for 6 and still make a lot of money. Prize Picks is so easy to play. You just pick your favorite players, and then they've got a stat projection, and you pick more or less, and you're going to have so much fun watching football when you're playing Prize Picks. Download the app today. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make a $5 play. Get $50 in lineups. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Whether it's talking sports or calling each other out when the food bill comes, Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive.
Hey, unlike you, I pay for all my food. Stop that.
Good sandwich.
I support small local businessmen, man.
Oh, okay, and I don't.
I'm just saying.
No, I mean, I don't.
You'd want a freebie.
Well, I'd support them.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Chris Morales here. So many things, big and little, make you uniquely you. Your hobbies, dreams, career, family, and more. Addiction to drugs, including opioids and stimulants, can strip these away from you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose treatment for drug addiction and get back to what matters most. Find a provider and proven treatment option that's right for you. Recover you at choosechangeca.org.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You sleep naked?
I do. Completely unencumbered.
He likes to be free.
Put him in the box.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
So if you and I are on the road, we get caught in the same motel, and we got to share a room.
Yeah.
You can't sleep unless you're naked.
I would prefer to be unencumbered.
Back to the guys.
You know, you kind of put me in a bit of a pickle. When you brought it up with Oral last week about how I sleep.
I'm sorry, man. I feel like a snitch. Yeah.
You were.
I go out there on Saturday. I go to Legends Attic, right? And so Oral and I sit down. We're going to do an interview.
Oh, no. What
and
happened?
let's just say it got a little weird.
Oh, my God. Did he start with the naked? Did he start with the naked?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
put it this way. It came up, and now I'm sitting in front of one of the guys that I admired as a young man, looked up to, and now I'm like, boy, it's getting weird.
I only fed it to
I'm
him.
talking about my naked body to Oral Hershiser.
I only fed it to him because
this
we
is
seem like teammates.
He was great about
Yes.
it. It made me feel a certain way.
There you go. Well, come back at him.
I
Say something.
might wear a suit of armor to bed moving forward.
Come on.
Yeah.
There is some body sweat.
It was anyway, it was a lot. Speaking of did you guys see the guy so Mike Trout hit his 400th home run over the weekend in Colorado?
I did see this.
Did you see what happened after?
There was a tussle for the ball or something.
So the guy that got the ball, like he when these milestone home runs happen, there's instantly like, well, I want this, and this, or it's going to go to auction and all these things. You know what this guy wanted and ultimately got?
He got the natural, right? No,
he got to play catch with Mike Trout.
He got to play catch, yes.
He all he wanted was to play catch with Mike Trout after the game, and they played catch. Okay, I agree. It was very cool. Can I add one piece of information?
What?
Do you know roughly what that ball is worth?
No. How much?
Take a guess.
In the millions?
No,
Okay,
not even close to millions.
Yeah.
$250,000.
Not way lower.
Lower?
Way lower.
$50,000.
Much closer.
Okay.
About 40.
Okay.
Okay. It's about a $40,000 lottery ticket that just No, I'm sure they did.
No
but he
tickets
didn't,
to the next
he
game.
didn't auction it off. He got pictures and all that other stuff.
You know, we're close to the end of the season.
Hold on, Fudge. Just be quiet. Hold on a second. That this is a $40,000 lottery ticket that lands in your lap.
Yes. Yes.
A catch?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think. Are there people that I would say no to money to?
$40,000 is a lot of money. It's a year tuition, maybe 2 years of tuition of college if this young man has kids.
Oh,
a lot of gas money.
I'm trying to think. I wouldn't mind playing catch with Shohei.
For $40,000?
I might turn that in for.
Okay.
You got money. That's why.
I mean, I'm assuming the other guy does too.
I have no idea.
The Mike Trout guy. I'm assuming money is no object or not an issue for you.
Let's assume he's a working man. Let's assume he's a working guy.
Okay.
And he does not have tens of thousands of dollars in his savings account.
Then you're crazy. I'll play catch. Take the money. I'll go play catch with you.
Fudgy, I would do what you suggested. I would want tickets. I would want a picture, a bat, all of those things. I don't know if I would necessarily, if it's $40,000.
We're close to the end of the season. I would ask for a ticket to every game from now on. To the end of the season.
Okay.
That's something good.
Nah, I'm sorry. I need that $40,000.
Yeah, exactly. I need the money.
Simple as that. I need that $40,000.
I want the money too.
Give me the shmoney.
Depends. Yeah,
it's 40,000 for 99% of people. that is life-changing money.
Big time. I'm assuming he's an Angels fan. He's a Trout fan.
No, it's in Colorado. It's likely
he's a Colorado guy.
It was in Colorado.
Oh, my bad. Oh, you're stupid then. Oh, you're an idiot. Are you
Even
crazy?
if he's an Angel fan, it's a 40. It's a lottery. You won the lottery. It's $40,000.
Give me the money.
I mean, some things are worth more than money.
Clearly,
That's memory.
Clearly,
How long does $40,000 get you? A year?
If you
that memory will last
can
forever.
invest it and make more.
If you are paycheck to paycheck,
If you
gives
don't
a little
lose the money
breathing room.
in the investment.
Okay, but hold on.
Yeah.
Let's just say you just bury it in the backyard.
Yeah.
It gives you a little. If you're a paycheck to paycheck, and I don't know if this guy is. Maybe he's a little better off, but it gives you a little bit of breathing room.
So he gave back the ball. He gave it to Trout. So you have nothing but the catch.
And you got to play catch and some pictures and a beautiful story.
I wish I could say that he made the right choice. I'm trying hard.
Is this like Tom Brady breaking a record and the guys asking for him to play catch with him or whatever, playing,
Now, it's like Brady's record-breaking ball, I would assume, would be worth a lot
Aaron
more
Rodgers
than $40,000.
just went up on the touchdown list. Like, what if the guy that got that ball was like, hey, I want Aaron Rodgers to play catch with me?
Yeah.
Do footballs fetch a big price?
I don't know.
Oh.
They do, actually.
I am taking the money.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
not
with
a guy
Travis.
out there that you would say
Not
no
for,
to?
Not for $40,000.
What about if it's
Not for $40,000.
we had the Doc Brown DeLorean time machine, and you had a chance to play catch with Fernando, your favorite player of all time.
I love Fernando. I would. It's $40,000.
Dude, you didn't even hesitate.
No, there's if you said to me, you can give this ball back for nothing and it saves somebody's life,
yeah,
sure. But it's $40,000.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'm good.
One-on-one with
tuition,
LeBron.
check.
What if
Next
you got
year's
Fernando's
tuition,
no-hitter
check.
from 1990? What if you got that
guys,
ball?
you're not hearing me. It's $40,000.
You would take the money.
Yes.
Yes.
He's making the right choice here. He's taking the money.
That's the smart choice.
Yes, it is.
That's
the
smart
right choice.
I'm trying like hell, but that's the smart choice.
Smart and
But
right.
if it were $500, no brainer. There, take the ball.
Right.
$1,000. Yeah, here, take the ball. Nice to meet you. Congratulations.
How do you know it's $40,000?
Because they priced it out on the things,
Okay.
and those sorts of milestone home runs fetch about that.
How does that work? You give it. Well, I
It's an
guess
auction.
the Legends Addict guys.
Yeah.
That's how they do it, and
Yeah.
then they get it, and then they
Yeah.
bid on it, and it's actually easy to do. Yeah. The more we talk about it, the more that guy made the wrong choice. Yeah, you should have took the $40,000.
So the people in the chat are saying that you're tripping, Funchy, and that Travis and I are making the right choice by taking the money, but that he should have at least asked for like a signed card too.
No,
something a little bit
sure.
extra.
A picture, a signed picture,
How about
whatever.
a
Like,
meal
but the
with
point
Mike
is,
Trout?
no matter how much swag he gets, it's not $40,000.
Not $40,000.
Well, if you get a, I guess for me is if you get anything else signed, it'll catch you some money, and you get that.
But again, this is a one-of-one item. It is the 400th home run of his career. Mike Trout has autographed hundreds of bats.
That's
right.
true.
He has autographed hundreds of jerseys and taken hundreds of pictures. And you know what I mean?
Yes.
They're
not worth $40,000.
The 400 is the 400.
No doubt.
D, are you taking 40 or are you playing catch?
I'm taking 40, man. I need all the money.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
How about a meal with Mike
We
Trout?
are so on the right side
A
here.
meal.
A meal
Instead
with
of
Mike
playing
You
crap.
would
At
think of
7-Eleven?
food. You would
At
have all
Chevron
people.
and potato fries or
You know
something?
what?
I don't know.
That might be cool. A
No.
dinner at
Fish tacos?
7-Eleven.
Hey,
with
yo,
Mike
Trout, let's go get chili cheese dogs at 7-Eleven. You can have
Why
your
not?
ball back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try this.
You can
Slurpee
almost
combo.
see it on Trout's face. He's like, he's really giving it to me. All I got to do is play catch with this guy for 5 minutes. Great. This is great.
How long was the catch? Was it 5
About
minutes?
5 minutes.
That was it?
Yeah.
Took
He's
a
not going to
picture
throw
afterwards.
batting practice.
Yeah, that's not
shag some
very smart.
flies.
That's kind of dumb.
I saw that. I'm like,
Take the
hey,
money.
my goodness,
I
man.
applaud it. I'm glad. Like, it's not your ball; it's his.
I
You
agree.
just caught it.
But like it says, the second that ball's into the seats, it's
I know.
fair game.
You got lucky that he hit it there. It's really Mike Trout's ball. You should give it back anyway.
This is a good moment. This was kind of the counterbalance to that crazy Philadelphia Phillies lady that ripped the ball out of that kid's hands.
Oh my God, yes.
I saw a great. So I went to Kershaw's final game on Friday night.
Uh-huh.
It was awesome. Just a wonderful, wonderful night. And thanks to my pal Eddie from Legends Attic for hooking that up. There was a foul ball that landed 2 rows directly behind us. Okay, so we're here, row, another row. Older guy our age gets the ball. There's a kid sitting right in front of him. He goes, "Yo, kid," flips in the ball. The kid,
That's so cool.
The kid lit up like someone had given him the most valuable thing. The kid's staring at it. He's just mesmerized by this place.
Isn't
I'm like,
that the point?
there are good people in the
Yes.
world. We're headed in the right direction.
That's the
occasionally.
point. See, this guy, before you put a dollar value on it, is actually one of those people.
I know he is.
He's
And-
one of the good people.
He totally
Yes.
100%
That's a
is.
good person. Yes.
But that ball that guy flipped the kid wasn't worth $40,000.
Maybe Mike Trout will, pay him
He's a
40
little slow. Yeah,
maybe. I'll give you 20. How about that?
20 and you don't get taxed, and
There you
it's
go.
about the same deal.
There
It
you
could
go.
all shake
Take
out.
the Porsche. It's yours.
There you go.
Pick a car.
Tip or no, I bet he's got some nice ones. Tip or no tip. DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA. Hey, Rams fans, we're making decisions every single day. I made some decisions on Prize Picks this weekend. Man, DeMarco, I just missed Jordan Love let me down, right? So Prize Picks is you pick more or you pick less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. And I got the Matthew Stafford projection right. I knew that I was hoping Matthew Stafford would have the less than promotion, right? I got it, but I needed one more touchdown pass for Jordan Love. That's all it is, right? Simple to play, more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. And if you get your picks right, you can cash in. All you got to do is put the Prize Picks app on your phone. And when you do that, they're giving away some free money. You got to use the code TRAV, right? When you use the code TRAV, you're going to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TRAV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. It's fun. It makes you pay attention. It makes you get excited. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Join Sedano and Cap every weekday morning for all the sports, fun, chaos, and eating.
There's more?
There's one more here if you want.
Quiero más.
Are you going to eat it, Cappy?
Here.
No, I'll eat that thing.
Take it.
What happened
Don't
to the pie?
The pizza's over there, too. You want pizza, too?
Wow, you are a very
I'm such
hungry
a
boy.
slob that I might as well just go for it. You know what I mean? What an animal.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Hey, it's Mason. The NFL is back at Cosm. Watch NFL games in shared reality at Cosm and feel the energy of game day in the Dome and in the Hall. This season, before every Rams home game, you can hang out with ESPN LA's Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens for the Rams pregame show live from the Hall at Cosm. And if you got a ticket to the game, you get in there for free. Don't miss Cosm's signature menu. Go check it out, Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Cosm.com.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recover from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State with 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. And then won 48-41 in double overtime.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
You're hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
Feeling awesome. Yes. What's up?
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Guys, what the heck is going on out here?
Back to the guys.
I am so glad we got to talking about Blake Trinan and Tanner Scott about tipping pitches.
Yeah.
Because you understand that when you're tipping pitches and they know it's coming.
Yeah, makes big difference.
It makes a huge difference, right? When you know what the pitcher's about to throw at you. Same thing happens on field goal and field goal block. There's so many things you're watching on tape. And usually the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper, they do the same routine.
Yeah.
And if you watch what the Rams do, it's look up, look down, tap the ground, here comes the ball. And it's week after week of the same thing. I think Tennessee had a big jump on you.
Just got to time it out.
That's how they blocked the extra point. And then the same thing happens in Philadelphia. At some point, somebody has to be aware of that, suggest that. You may need to change up your rhythm and your routine. I think they may have you. You don't give up blocks like that. You don't give up 2 blocks in one game.
3 in 2 weeks?
3 in 2 weeks. That just does not happen unless they have some sort of key on you.
Yeah.
Because it ain't just because you've got the weakest offensive line in the league.
It's like stealing a base, too. Like if you come set and the cadence is the same, they just take off because they know you're going to go to the play again.
And you have to give Philly a lot of credit.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
That's actually encouraging because that sounds like it's easy to fix.
It is easy to fix.
Yeah.
It really is. The thing is, you got caught with your pants down and you weren't ready for it. That's one of the things you can chalk up to. Maybe they weren't as prepared for that one. But you would say probably from here on out, it won't happen again, I hope. We'll see. But it seems like Joshua McCarty and that group, they are routine-based guys.
Yeah.
And he was knocking them stiff on kickoffs.
He did
really
a great
was.
job.
And that's the other thing. For some of those kicks, maybe, he was pushing the ball a little bit low. Remember, what was his name? It was the guy from Carolina, Casey.
Oh, yeah.
John
Casey, yeah.
John Casey. The thing went straight up.
Yeah.
You had no chance of getting it.
Yeah.
So maybe if you elevate that over the line, you get that over that outstretched hand. But that's a big dude.
That was disappointing to watch. It sounds like it's easy to fix, though. Laura, what do you got? Tip or no tip?
All right, guys. So with Funchy in here, I feel like this is a good one for him because he loves food. So there's a pizza place in Long Island called Phil's Pizzeria. And they've gone viral for posting skits on social media that exaggerate their annoying or rude customers that come and complain. So the owner and the staff pretty much recreate very frustrating moments that happen to them on the daily. And some of their videos have gotten over 500,000 to 1 million views.
Guys.
Oh, you have?
I have.
Okay, so they've gained, obviously they say that they've gained over 150,000 followers on Instagram and that they do get a lot of backlash for them from customers, but he's like, it's helping my business, I'm going to keep doing them. So tip or no tip, if you guys owned a restaurant, you guys would roast your bad customers on social media too. I'll start with you, Trav.
It'd be no tip for me. Look, bad customers unfortunately exist in the world, and I want them to come back, and I want to take their money.
Yes.
And I'm running a business. I'm not trying to meet new best friends, and I will protect my staff. I'm not going to let rude customers be rude to my staff, but look, if they're a pain in the ass and they want a new bottle of wine, they don't like this one, fine, I'll put that one in the bar. We'll pour it by the glass. If you don't like the way your steak is cooked, we'll cook it. Short of the second I'm losing money, I'm going to roast you. But if I think I can save this and get you back through the doors, I'm going to try to do
want
that.
You coming back over and over and over again.
Yep.
I'm with you. But I like those restaurants where the servers have attitude. I like
occasionally.
I do. I like those restaurants where they cuss at you and
if it's part of the act.
It's just part of the act.
Yeah.
But I mean, some of that can bleed over into real life.
I know.
You just have to do it with a smile on your face. I don't tip on that. Yeah.
We had a guy. It was my youngest son's graduation, and we went to this restaurant, and this guy was like trying out his material on us.
The server?
Yeah. It's like, dude, like we're trying. It's my family of 5. Bobby's girlfriend makes 6. My parents make 8. Susan's mom makes 9. Like we have this. It's a family moment. He's literally sitting at the table, like trying out jokes and stuff.
Wow.
It's like, dude, and I'm not a rude guy, like, but I wanted to say, can you please go away? Like, can you just leave us alone, man? This is brutal.
Wow.
It was rough.
There was a restaurant in New Orleans, and it was a dive bar, like a dive bar restaurant.
Yeah.
And the lady that was serving you was just giving it to you. As soon as you walk through the door.
But that's like the show, right? It's like the floor show.
Look at you two morons. I'll order for you. You too dumb to order. Eat this. That's
Where's that place at? I want to go.
That's right.
It's not a 7-Eleven.
No.
Not Chevron. But I've seen these restaurants on social media. They're called Karen's Diner.
Oh,
That's what it's called. Yeah, Karen's Diner.
And they rip you.
Yes.
See, I like that.
Yes,
That's
there's
funny.
one in St. Louis, actually.
I think I know that one.
Yes.
They rip you in there. It's fun.
You got one for us, Punchy?
I actually do. You guys know about the story about Jackson Dart and Eli Manning?
Hit me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Eli said,
Eli Manning being the Giants
so
quarterback of all time, the greatest Giants quarterback of all
2
time.
Super Bowl wins.
Yes. Jackson Dart, he told Jackson Dart, hey, if there's anything you need in this town or anything, just let me know.
Okay.
Jackson Dart hit him up and said, "Hey, yo."
Wait. So Eli Manning tells this kid, anything you need from me,
hit me up. Let me know.
Just call me. I will help you out.
So Eli's thinking like game planning or what to do against this team or that team.
That's usually what that means.
Yes. So Jackson Dart calls him up and says, "Hey, do you have a minute?" And he says,
I know where this is going.
"Can you give me a reservation at Fort Charles tonight at 6:30,
Bruh.
which is a restaurant, a big steakhouse in New York."
He asked Eli Manning for a reservation at a restaurant.
What is wrong with?
Come on, you got one out. You got one lifeline to play to the greatest quarterback in Giants history.
Yeah, tip or no tip,
Yeah.
Jackson Dart is wrong for using Eli Manning's knowledge in his brain to give him a reservation.
30% tip. Are you out of your mind? That's what you wasted that on? Was a reservation?
I'll be honest. This would give me a lot of anxiety if I were a New York Giants fan. That this is this guy's decision-making ability.
Right.
It would make me very nervous about his decision to throw into triple coverage.
Can you get me a room at the Borgata?
Like, he doesn't get it. Like,
No.
dude, he's here to help you navigate life in New York City on the football field. Or, hey, how do I deal with the media like this? Hey, what's a tricky
Right.
spot that you've
Or
been
where-
in before?
What place should I rent out here in New York?
Right.
Something like
Where's a
that,
good
you know?
place to live that's
Yeah,
close to
exactly.
the facility? They like all of that kind of stuff. Not, yo, dude, can you hook me up with blank?
Right.
That's not what
Wait,
this is.
And you're Jackson
First
Dart.
round draft
You
pick.
can't get a reservation on your own? Fire your agent.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you kidding?
That's
what you called him for?
That is, if you're a Giants fan, you should leave Russell Wilson in 3 more weeks.
Well, I was going to say, have you seen Russell Wilson play?
Leave
Oh,
Russell.
my
Look,
goodness,
yeah,
he's been
I think he's
bad.
going to start next week.
Russell, Jameis Winston would know not to make that phone call.
This is true.
Russell Wilson would know not to make that phone call.
He's young. He's young.
Side note, Fort Charles looks very good. I've been looking at the website.
Say again?
Fort Charles, a restaurant that he asked for,
Oh,
Eli.
yeah.
It looks
Yeah, yeah.
really, really good. It's like a
High-end steakhouse.
pricey steakhouse.
Are you one of those dudes that have to get into the? No. Okay.
No.
It is nice to get in though.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
If somebody said, hey, I got us a reservation at the spot, the new spot, the hot spot. Yeah, I'll go.
What
Sounds great, but I am not
yeah.
waiting in line. I'm not calling in favors. If it happens, fantastic, but I'm
True.
not working for
What
it.
is the most exclusive joint out here?
I have no idea.
Anybody?
I do not run in the
Is that
is
Mr.
the-
Chow's still?
It changes though.
I know.
Like,
What is it now?
I don't know because it used to be
Arby's.
Nobu, right?
Nobu,
And, like,
Mr.
no
Chow's
wow,
was
that's-
always
so
hard to
that's
get in.
already kind of
Yeah. 7-Eleven down the block for Funchy.
Yeah.
Once you get there,
Or
like,
Chevron.
The Chevron
Hey,
in
I'll
Beverly
take,
Hills.
I'll take you guys to Outback, okay? We'll make it a nice night.
Outback. That's still going.
Tip or no tip is brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand. You got a lot of choices in your legal team, but with Joe, family always comes first. 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000 or normandlegal.com. Did you like to be in the spot back in the day? Do you still?
I did. It was fun to say you got a table at some spot. As long as the food
And then
was
you
good. All I care about is the food.
Okay, yeah.
Part of it is when you're walking in, you get to be seen and take pictures, but I care more about the food than being seen.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And the older I've gotten, the thing that I used to really not like, and now I like a great deal, like I've done a complete 180 on this. I did not like having like wait staff or bartenders or anything recognize me. Not from work, just like, oh, hey, you come in here a lot. Like I didn't, for whatever
You
reason.
didn't like that?
I didn't like
Being
that.
a regular?
It made me feel uncomfortable. I can't even explain why, but it did.
Okay.
Now I'm like, this is good. They know what I like. They know that
Oh, you've changed a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've changed completely. Like I like it now.
I like the opposite way.
Yeah.
I'm the total opposite. I like them to know me and everything I like and have it set out for me. That's why I tip so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
No,
is the way.
I'm a good tipper.
Do you ever have a wine locker at a steakhouse? Are you
No,
that guy?
I don't roll like that.
It
I
was
would
so
love
cool.
to, but
Yes.
I don't spend enough money.
We used to steal Brett Hull's wine all the time.
Awesome.
All the time. Yeah, he
Awesome.
would get so mad. Yeah.
I like that. Like
Yes.
that's what I would like to have. I just don't spend enough money.
Oh, I can't. It's Mr. Hull's.
Yeah.
We'll go get it.
He said it's cool. He said it's fine. When I worked for Jim had a locker at a couple of different places,
Yeah.
and Jim was very gracious with stuff like that. He's like, take whatever
Take
you want.
one, okay.
And I could never bring myself to do it. I could never. I shouldn't. In retrospect, I should have taken it all.
If I have a wine locker, be my guest.
Thank
Get
you.
one.
Do you
Yes.
have one?
No.
No.
Not here.
Not at
here.
Not
Not
at
anymore.
Subway or the gas station
No.
like Funchess. But Funchess has a paper bag at the local 7-Eleven
Wow.
that he keeps his
Leave
stuff
me
in.
alone. It's good food.
All right, let's talk about the rest of the NFL. We talked about the Rams a lot of good stuff in Week 3. It is all coming up. DeMarco Trav, 710 ESPN, and soccer fans. This one's for you. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinal Wine. your chance to win an unforgettable trip for two. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter for your chance to win at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com, brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
To the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction.
And you can win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, don't face your insurance company alone. For over 20 years, Avner Gadd has helped homeowners across Southern California fight back when insurers delay, deny, or underpay. From unlivable homes to pushy contractors, don't let fine print or insurance games decide your future. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergat.com. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
All right. We got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square.
New Beyond Raw Lit V2 pre-workout. GNC's #1 pre-workout. Now with harder-hitting energy, an intense mind-body connection, and enhanced endurance support. This isn't just pre-workout, it's precision engineering for your body. Turbocharge your workout with new Beyond Raw Lit V2. Available now at GNC and GNC.com.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station. It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall, kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
Something without one love.
Can you do it? There's heavy on my mind. Can you hold the note?
Not a chance.
Here we go. And I look at you. Yeah. And the world's all right with me. You won't be able to hold it. Deep breath.
Not going to try.
Just one look at you.
Come on, DeMarco.
We try this on every road trip. And I know it's going to be. Come on, Trav. Here we go. A lovely day.
I'm out. Still out.
A lovely day. It's a long one. I can't do it. Just still
That's
go.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
I love this song. Yes, sir.
You got through the first one, and then you took the off-ramp early in the second
Well,
one.
this is the short one. There's the one after this is the long one where he keeps going, and that's just when you almost pass out while driving.
I always like it when the guy that plays the national anthem at Dodger Stadium or SoFi or whatever, and he's like a saxophonist or whatever.
And he holds it?
And he holds it.
Yes.
And right when he'll hold it, and then the crowd yeah, let's go. And then he holds it another 20 seconds, and then the crowd gives him a set holy blank, I can't believe he's doing it. And then he goes another 20.
Yes.
That's a good moment.
Yes, it is.
That is a good moment. Are the Colts good? They're 3-0.
Well, you are what your record says you are. They're very good. They haven't punted a lot.
Very good?
They haven't punted a lot.
Once.
It's early.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor is
he's good.
He's
I
bona fide.
know he's good.
He's bona fide. They've got some stuff there. Steichen is a good coach.
Okay.
I think Daniel Jones is just better than most people thought he would be.
Counterpoint.
Yeah.
The Broncos played like doo-doo in the opening game.
But they have a good defense.
They do.
Yeah.
Okay. Bo Nix was real bad in the opener.
Yes.
They played Miami, who's not very good in the second one, and they played Tennessee last week,
which I thought was a decent football team.
Yeah, they looked a lot worse this week against Indy than they did against the Rams.
They've taken a step back.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're tough as nails. Maybe the game with the Rams, they had some hangover there.
Could be.
But you
Pick
put up
6 on the opening drive doesn't help either.
Doesn't help at all. You put up 41 points against. They're good. There's something you need to be worried about. You can't overlook them just because they're the Colts, right?
Clearly. No, that felt like when the schedule came out and you're looking and go, okay, that's a nice opportunity.
True.
Colts at home. They're going through quarterback change. The coach might get and now it's like they're 3-0 coming in. And by the way, and this is one of the weird things about the Rams thing, and like that they lost stinks, obviously, but there was an opportunity for like this incredible momentum boost. Like had they gone into Philly and kicked their butts, right?
Yes.
You're coming back with your shoulders back. You're feeling really good. You're excited. Like bring on the cold. Let's go. And instead it's like, damn, we missed an opportunity. So that momentum stalled for half a second. Now you can get it back, but Indianapolis is just feeling like they're the kings of the world right now.
I don't think the loss took all the gas out of you. I still think they left Philly thinking we can compete with them. So all you didn't get was the win, and you have to deal with the fallout of how you lost. But you're still going to carry that confidence into Indianapolis. And like I said, that loss could be a blessing in disguise. Could be the worst thing that ever happened to Indianapolis because I hope the best of the Rams will come out of what we just saw.
I think it will.
But they've got some talent. Quentin Nelson is going to the Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Fame guard. DeForest Buckner is a guy you just can't get rid of. He's a problem up the gut. And we were just talking about from guard to guard,
right.
You may have issues. There's another issue
you're
there.
Banged up, too.
And you're banged up there. And Jonathan Taylor is one of the best running backs in the league. So they've got some things to make you worry, to make you say this is not going to be. And Pittman is a good receiver. Another thing. You saw what A.J. Brown just did to you. So this could be an issue all year. It could be an issue this week. Indianapolis is not a team that you look past.
I hope that they absolutely barf down their faces. You know what I mean? Like the Colts come in and look like the Colts that we were hoping they were and not like the team that we've seen the first 3 weeks. Daniel Jones is Daniel Jones. I need a market correction coming into this week, both on the Rams side and on the Indianapolis
I hope you
side.
get it. I hope Jared Verse plays a little bit better. I really do. He is, like I said, sometimes he turns into a blind dog in the meat house.
I love that.
A lot of those Jalen Hurts plays when he ran the football came towards his side. And it's happened a few times. Cam Ward made him
Is
pay.
it just over enthusiastic, over pursuit, whatever you want to call it?
He wants to make every freaking play on the field. Now, as a defensive tackle like Aaron, you can go wild. As an edge guy, you have a responsibility. You must keep contained. You have to play it properly. If not, they're going to make you pay. And that's what happens. So he's a guy that has to get better. I think he might understand what's going on.
How do you coach that?
Very carefully.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to turn him off. And you don't want to turn off what he does best, which is just be relentless.
Yeah.
You just have to coach him better. You have to make him understand that there's
If you were the man responsible for that, what would you say to him?
we have to play this better. Or I might pull him off the field for a while. Come over here and let Josiah Stewart go out there with Byron Young and play a little bit. And just watch for a minute until you understand that it's very important for you to be an edge guy.
Yeah. And it's one of those good problems, right? Like the pursuit, the aggressiveness, the desire to make big plays.
But you can't be reckless.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't leave us hanging.
Correct. Remember, Jadeveon Clowney is a great example. He's going to make 4 or 5 game-changing plays a game, but he may give up 12.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you don't want to creep into that era if you're Jared Verse.
Are the Chiefs no longer the Chiefs? Because watching them last night, they won the game. They got their first win of the season. Good for them. But that Chiefs team that for, what are we talking, 6, 7, 8 years, it's like, oh, they're going to find a way. You look at them and you're like, they're not great. They're not awful, but that does not feel like a Chiefs team. Travis Kelce looks like he's a full half step slower than he used to be. He does not look right at all. Their wide receivers have no threat to speak of. Mahomes is still Mahomes. But the rest of it's like, this just does not look like a team that's going to find their way to 12, 13 wins like they always have.
But they're due for a fall off. But it's like you said, I have to see it first.
Yeah,
because of Mahomes, because of Andy Reid, and you can't tell me that Kelsey's other life isn't affecting
you've
one.
said that a few times.
There's a lot, bro. There's a lot to it. I mean, there are guys that go to work, they lift, they go to practice, they go home. And these are the guys that are guarding you, defending you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're leaving practice and going to do some other stuff.
And I don't mean this like as a to be derisive or anything. He's getting old.
Right. You're slowing down naturally.
Yeah.
But it's not because of Taylor Swift. It's the same as Tiki Barber back in the day when you were doing too much. He was doing like the morning
TV,
news
yeah.
and then going to practice. I mean, come on, dude. You got to like limit your focus a little bit. Just be a football player for a while.
You still think they make the playoffs?
Until I see different, yes. There's still Mahomes. There's still the Chiefs.
The reason I ask, and the reason I think it's a little bit there's at least, I think you can ask the question without being ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, had the last couple of years, like, of course they're going to make it.
No,
Even
it's a fair question now.
That now, especially when you look at the Chargers, it feels like the Chargers are the best team in that division through the first part of the season. A lot of the Broncos, you talked about that defense. They seem to be a lot better the last couple of weeks after having that ugly one. Raiders haven't looked great, but then you look around the rest of the division, and Indianapolis might grab a spot that might not otherwise have been there. You look at Jacksonville; they look like they're a little bit better than they've been.
In Jacksonville?
No, but
Okay.
but I also don't think that they stink like they usually do.
This is true.
And so
Yeah.
there's just some. You look at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, they don't look great, but they're 2-1. There's just traffic on the road,
Yeah.
and if they're not going to win that division, and I'm not convinced that they're going to win the division, then you're going to have to be one of those 5, 6, 7 teams, and that gets pretty narrow pretty quickly.
You're due. I mean, even dynasties. I mean, you're going to have
They
one
all
bad
win.
year. I mean, Brady had some bad years where he got hurt and he was out, and
Yeah.
the Patriots just weren't the Patriots. And I think I'm ready for them to be out of the mix for a while. I am. I do have Kansas City fatigue. I think we all do. I think they were good. They were America's team for a while, and then you added the Taylor Swift thing, and it went to a whole new level. Yeah, I could deal with a year without the Chiefs in the postseason.
It happens to everybody. Like
It does. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, you get sick of them. You win. You root for a team, and then you get sick of them winning so much.
And we saw there's another team in their division. I just mentioned them, the Chargers, that look. I know I'm going to regret this. They don't look like the Chargers. We'll get into that coming up in a bit. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
The return of $1 Million Mondays.
And $1 Million Monday is on. Presented by Pachanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino. Do you have your Super Bowl prediction ready? Both teams and the final score. And that's how you could win $1 million. And just for playing on $1 Million Monday, you win Rams tickets. 2 tickets to a game at SoFi. Are you ready? Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. You're going to play on $1 Million Monday coming up next.
Summer's almost over, but there's still time to work on that sunburn. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
With over 40 big screens showing all the big games, you can catch every play from wherever you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2,
War, live December 6th. Get tickets now.
and the number 1 reason.
Win a new Dodge Charger Daytona RT. Use your rewards card at your favorite table games to enter through September 28th.
Morongo, good times.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
Whether it's talking sports or calling each other out when the food bill comes, Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive.
Hey, unlike you, I paid for all my food. Stop that.
Good sandwich.
I support small local businessmen, man.
Oh, okay, and I don't.
I'm just saying.
No, I mean, I don't.
You'd want a freebie.
Well, I'd support them.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites, crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
Your chance to win $1 million from 710 ESPN. It's a $1 Million Monday on ESPN LA.
$1 Million Mondays.
Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino. $1 Million Mondays are back on 710, and I think we got caller number 7, Jack. Are you ready, partner? Let's find out who's caller number 7.
Cannot wait, Laura.
Who's on call?
Who is caller number 7?
Caller, are you there?
He should be. He's on air. Hello.
Hello, caller.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
What's your full name and city?
Yes, my full name is Rodolfo Gonzalez from Huaneca.
Huaneca. All right. What is your prediction for the big game?
Yes, sir. My prediction was going to be the Packers and the Rams. I'm sorry, the Packers and Buffalo.
And Buffalo.
That's 2 in a row.
All right.
Yes, sir.
What about the final score?
Final score will be 48 points.
No, you need a score for each team.
What to what?
For each team. Okay, let's just go with 28-21.
Who won?
Packers.
Packers win 28-21 over Buffalo.
I think we got there.
Is that what we heard there? All right, I like that.
Yes.
Good job, Rodolfo. Good pick. We'll see if that works out for you. Just for playing, you win tickets to the next Rams home game. I like this. This is good. That's a pretty good prediction, right? 28-21? Green Bay, Buffalo?
Green Bay, Buffalo is what I picked at the start of the season.
Yes.
Listen every Monday for $1 Million Monday this football season on LA's Mega $1 Million sports station.
Everybody's got a prize.
710 ESPN.
That guy struck again, by the way.
Which guy?
Acho. Emmanuel Acho.
Oh, yeah?
For some reason, he has it out for Lamar Jackson, and it just drives me nuts. So he's saying that Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the league, or he's playing the best in the league right now.
Okay.
The reason he's knocking Lamar Jackson is he says he has more help than Josh Allen. So he's got a Hall of Fame running back in King Henry, and he's got a Hall of Fame receiver in DeAndre Hopkins, which just started this year. Now, deserving. D-Hop is a great
He's
player.
going to the Hall of Fame, but he's not that DeAndre Hopkins anymore.
Right. He's having a resurgence.
Yeah.
But when Henry got there and D-Hop got there, everyone said they were both washed. Now, all of a sudden, they're Hall of Fame type guys.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
That's fair.
How you move the goalposts? That's just not fair.
They got a really good tight end in Mark Andrews as well.
Great tight end.
And
Yes.
Flowers is good, too.
Zay Flowers is excellent.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yes.
they're really good. Like, I know that Buffalo beat them on opening day. I know that the Bills, will have that tiebreaker if it comes down to that. But just the eye test, and they just kicked off in Baltimore. They're playing Detroit on Monday Night Football. If you said to me who is the best team right now, I think I'd pick Baltimore.
Yeah, I would too.
I think
best roster. Yeah, they're
I
playing
think
the best.
so. And then
Buffalo is not too far behind.
that Philly has beat the Kansas City and the Rams despite not playing great in either of those games, at least for 4 quarters. I think Philly's got to be on that list too.
Of course.
Yeah.
At some point, they're going to figure it out offensively.
See what I
with
did
Jalen
for you there,
Hurts.
D?
Yes.
I did.
They're going to figure it out offensively with Hurts. They are. I think this game will prove
They
it.
may have figured it out in the second half yesterday.
This game will prove it, and then you'll stop leading with Saquon and let Saquon counterpunch. That seems to be your identity.
You don't think it's crazy, though, that he said that Josh Allen is playing better than Lamar? I think it's close, but it's not a crazy take.
I think they're playing about as well as anybody could play right now, but to say that one guy's playing better because he has more help. Like, have you seen James Cook play?
Yeah.
The guy's been killing it, and Keon Coleman is no slouch. They both have help. It's just funny that you would knock one guy for having Hall of Fame help and then just ignore that help over there.
Is it a knock or is it just a differentiation point?
It sounds like a knock coming from him.
Yeah.
Either way, if you're matching up against Baltimore or Buffalo in the playoffs, you're up all night. You're scared to death of both of them.
I'll tell you what else can happen, too, and I'm looking at this right now, and the Lions are about to do a Lions thing. They're going for it on 4th and 3 from, what is that, the 11-yard line. The Ravens' 11-yard line. If they can go into Baltimore and win this game tonight, and they certainly are capable of doing it, they're going to be right back in the middle of that conversation with Philadelphia, with Green Bay, with the Rams. We're going to throw the Lions right back in.
If they get past Baltimore,
First
then
down.
you'd have to say yes, absolutely.
Dude, every coach in the league kicks a field goal right there. 4th and 3 from the 11-yard line.
Not him.
In the first quarter, there's 10 minutes to go in the first quarter, and he's like, go for it, and they got it. Now they still got to get it in, I guess, but Man, he's not messing around. He came in with that attitude, and he's never once wavered from it.
I would always judge that on how well we practice during the week, if I trust my guys. Yeah, I would. If we had a great practice, not a ball hit the ground, then every fourth down, I'm going to be aggressive. If I know we have issues, I'm kicking the field goal.
That makes perfect sense to me, but what if it's more of a mindset kind of thing? Like, look, we go for it on fourth down. Even if we had a practice where we couldn't complete a pass from you to me, we go for it on fourth down. We bite ankles. We bite kneecaps. We go for it. I think that guy would do it no matter what.
Right, and if you get stuffed, you're bad.
but they've been really successful with it.
I think that's how they practice, like Philadelphia and the tush push. They practice it. They're better than most. That's
Were you surprised he didn't get flagged?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a false start. I could see the false start.
It was. Why? So they called the false start in against the Saints. They didn't call it against the Eagles, despite the fact that it was a false start.
I'm looking at it, so is the side judge or the line judge, right? But it's hard to tell from if you're looking down the line of scrimmage, like who moved first, right? And if you're standing in front or in back, I don't think you know.
No, front and back, you can't tell.
Can't
but,
tell.
But if you're on the line.
It's really hard. Look, receivers are always the last to move because you're farthest away from the ball.
Sure.
And the official is even farther out. That's a long way to see a false start on a sneak.
The reason I was surprised it didn't get called is because it was such a point of emphasis heading into the game.
Then you should help them out with the overhead cam.
Eye in the sky.
The eye in the sky, and make it reviewable. And if it's a false start, then
I'm
take
surprised
it away.
they don't utilize that enough. Because they have it there for a reason, but they don't utilize it enough. They go from different angles, and
But I don't think you can review it.
No,
right? That's not you can't review a non-call.
You can't. No, you cannot.
Yeah.
But you should help them on that play. Because they are getting an unfair advantage.
It's a split second, but it's there.
And it's imperceptible. It really is. You can't see it. It happened right in front of us 2 times, and it was never called. It's never going to be called.
The Chargers beat the Broncos. The Chargers are 3-0, and there's 6 3-0 teams in the league right now. So 6 teams can say, we at least are tied for the best record. I don't know if anybody's looked better than the Chargers have through the first 3 weeks. And that drive that they had there towards the end of the game, Justin Herbert made, captain check down or whatever people call him. Like that dude was making plays.
Yeah.
And the Chargers, I get it. It's September. We're not even to Halloween yet. We're not even in October. And the Chargers will always charger. There's a reason that the chargering is it's a verb, right? And the Chargers even know that it's a thing. They look, I know I'm going to regret this. They look different. It looks like they are a little cleaner, a little sharper, a little crisper. I don't know if it's just
like a Harbaugh-led football team.
The worm has turned!
So in terms of net overall points, they are plus 20. Now, there's only one team better, and that's Indianapolis at plus 47. That means they're scoring more than they're giving up.
That has to do with that Miami game where they won 1,000,000-0.
Trust. And they're 3 touchdowns up. So they've scored 3 more touchdowns than they've allowed. So that's best in the league so far, or one of the best in the league. So they've looked like a front runner so far, but a long way to go. A long way to go. This season is very, very early.
The ebbs and flows of an NFL season are so wild because at one point you're like, man, these guys are never going to lose. And then all of a sudden they look very vulnerable.
Okay, like here's ebbs and flows, right? San Francisco is 3-0. They just lost Nick Bosa for the year.
And they haven't had Purdy. They haven't had Kittle.
Right.
And they're still 3-0.
At how long can that hold up? How long can that stand?
It's already held up longer than I thought it would.
Exactly. At some point, that's going to come back to roost. Yeah, so, I mean, that's what happens. You want to avoid the injury bug. But teams like Philadelphia, teams like the Rams, team like Detroit that are still figuring things out will all of a sudden catch fire. Just kind of like your relief pitchers. All of a sudden, you start playing better. All of a sudden, you stop making mistakes, and you start winning football games.
Look what they're showing on TV right now. They're showing the Lamar Rams game from Monday Night Football from a few years ago. There's only 2 times in my life I've watched a football game. Twice in my whole life. Seen a ton of the Josh Allen game at SoFi last year, like, dude.
That was incredible.
I don't know what the hell that is. Like, what do you do with this? But the Rams still found a way to win the game.
Yeah.
The 2 times I've watched a player, both times it was a quarterback, that was, there's no answer for this. They have no answer. Was Vince Young in the Rose Bowl against USC back in 2006, where it's like, no, there's nothing you can do. Like, Vince Young is going to beat them by himself, and Lamar Jackson on Monday Night Football at the Coliseum.
That was ridiculous. Yeah. He ran by me so fast, I felt the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the Rams weren't even there that day. They were playing against themselves. How fast can we score? How pretty can we run this next play? How dominant can we be on
defense? He would be 10 yards down the field, and no one had been within 5 yards of him.
It's a shame he hasn't won a Super Bowl yet. It is.
You think it's going to happen?
I don't know, man. It's
I
hard.
don't either.
I don't know. If he gets in again, it depends on the draw. If you get through the AFC gauntlet, and then
but Buffalo's going to be in there. That's tough.
I think if they get in, yes, but they may not get in. That's the thing.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean get to
if
the Super Bowl?
If they get in the Super Bowl,
I got you.
then
yeah.
yes.
I thought you meant into the play. Yeah.
No, they may not get into the Super Bowl because of that AFC gauntlet. There's too many good quarterbacks. There's other guys that are just as good.
The quarterback scale is tipped towards the AFC.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Burrow's, he might miss the whole season. We'll see, but he's going to be out for a long time. But there's Allen, there's Herbert, there's Jackson. I don't know if you want to throw Aaron Rodgers in there at this point, but
I wouldn't throw him out.
There's Mahomes.
Yeah.
And there's just more and more guys that you're going to have to beat 3 of those teams
to get there.
That's a lot.
Yes, and then you'll match up with whatever comes out of the NFC. So, I mean, for anybody, it's going to be tough. But for anybody in the AFC, Buffalo too, Josh Allen may go his whole career and not win a Super Bowl. And that would be a shame because he's been that good.
Happens.
It does. It does. It just, like you said, all the good quarterbacks, all the great teams are in that side of the draw. So you're going to.
You know what it feels like, too? It feels like because the Chiefs, as we sit here through 3 weeks, feel like something other than what we've seen for the last 7 years, right? That they still have to go through each other. That Jackson and Allen still have to go through each other. And then even if they get through, you could have Philadelphia waiting for you. You could have you could have Green Bay waiting for you. You could have the Rams waiting for you. Like it isn't just a get through this in the Super. Like Joe Burrow got through Patrick Mahomes.
Right. You had to. Right.
And he did it, and they still lost.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it just getting through.
Barely.
Barely, but he did. You know, because
Barely.
you look at it, it's either basically Mahomes or the NFC team.
Yes. You know,
that's what it is.
I was on the fence with Burrow until that game. I really was.
In the Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl.
What changed your mind? Just the fact that you couldn't beat him?
You could not beat him.
Yeah.
He was not going to quit.
Who does he remind you of? Because there's a very specific player that not the way that he throws the ball or anything, but the way that his presence.
Montana?
Yes.
I was going to, okay, Montana. Yeah.
Yes.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yes.
He's not going to go away, and he's going to keep making plays.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is giving off extreme Joe Montana vibes.
But better.
Better athlete.
Better athlete.
Yeah.
Stronger arm.
But maybe not quite like Joe had that knack. And Burrow's had trouble staying healthy.
You know, that might be the best thing for him if you put him in a Bill Walsh-type offense and just say, be the system guy.
Pretty good with Chase and Higgins.
He's pretty good. But I'm saying, put that guy in a system. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, gosh.
All right, we got a little hot and cold coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, the afternoon show on ESPN LA. Are you looking at a truck? Are you looking at a Silverado specifically? Are you thinking about a Blazer, a Tahoe? Maybe I sent DeMarco some pictures the other day of some unbelievable Corvettes. Where did I see all this stuff? Saw them at Rotolo Chevrolet in Fontana when I was out there last week. Been working with Rotolo for years now. They're one of my all-time favorite partners because I love what they stand for. I love what they represent. And that's making sure that you get what you're looking for at a price that you can accept and customer service that will knock your socks off. That you're going to tell your friends like, hey, you know that Travis is always talking about that customer service? You know he's always talking about how they won 13 Dealer of the Year awards? He wasn't lying, man. I can't believe what they did out there. It's courteous. It's transparent. It's upfront. That's the experience at Rotolo Chevrolet. Mike Capozio, who you see on TV having a great time, he insists on it. The entire team at Rotolo, from Mike to Michael to Eddie to Armando to Jabari, who showed me every bell and whistle on the new truck that I've been driving. They just knock it out of the park at Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210, Sierra Avenue exit in Fontana. Can't miss it. If Fontana's not by you, that's cool too. Go online, rotolochevy.com, ROTOLO. Go see what all the fun's about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Your mornings just got a whole lot louder.
Two massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands out from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Bright hair.
Okay? Yeah, get him, George.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
The freaking curtains open, we bust out through them, and we hit the airwaves.
Because weekday mornings in LA belong to Sedano and Cap.
Injured in an accident? Don't sit on the sidelines. It's Travis, and at the law office of Joseph S. Normand, Joe and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way to the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with the law office of Joseph S. Normand.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there, but too often they look for ways to underpay you. If you're being ignored, pressured into bad contractors, or left in the dark after years of loyalty, turn to Avner Gatt. With insider knowledge and a trusted network of experts, the consultation is free and the results speak for themselves. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergatt.com. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV, RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the lake or clean out your closet? RV wins! Putting the dishes away or taking the RV camping? RV wins! Cleaning the fridge or taking a trip to the beach? RV wins!
You might want to clean the fridge real quick because, mold.
We clean out the fridge, then take the RV out.
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states and situations.
Dive into the Marvel Universe on the official Marvel Podcast with the stars of the MCU.
Everybody's going to be talking about whether we're casting for this character.
The creators of Marvel Comics.
Spider-Man is the greatest fictional character in history.
And Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige.
But if you want the real answer, if we're trying to get real on this podcast,
giving you exclusive access to Marvel's adventures like never before. The official Marvel Podcast. New episodes every Wednesday wherever you listen to podcasts.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
They told me you used to be hip, Trav.
Used to be?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
They said, like sweet tea used to be hip. Like you can get down.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
I'm pretty comfortable wherever I need to be comfortable.
You should take him to the club.
Back to the guys.
Where is Young Wei Koo? Is he gone?
The Falcons dumped him.
They dumped him. Where did he wind up?
I don't think
did
anywhere
he find
yet.
a job?
He's not on the roster
not yet. Yeah.
Is anyone going to sign him?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a pretty good kicker.
Yeah, somebody will. When somebody gets hurt, he'll be the first one off the street.
Yeah, no, he's. I mean, he missed
Well,
a
not the
couple
first
of
3 weeks of the season hasn't been good.
Fair. Yeah. I mean, if we're going on recent performance, no, but. Dude, kickers are good for like 1 or 2 misses, and then they're gone.
Yeah,
and then
that sucks. They have a short leash.
But then all of a sudden, unless you're Chris Boswell or Justin Tucker, and you don't miss a kick for 5 years, then you can miss a couple. But once you start missing, they move on.
Losing faith in your kicker, it sucks.
Game
because,
changer.
it really does. It changes your whole game plan because
Yeah.
you start turning into, what's his name, from Detroit. We can't kick it from here.
Oh,
we
Dan
have
Campbell,
Dan
yeah.
Campbell. We have no confidence.
Yeah.
We might as well just run a play.
All right, guys. Oh, sorry. Finish your thought. I interrupted.
No, I was going to say you become Laces Out girl from Ace Ventura. If that happens.
Laces out, Dan.
Oh, you still got to.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn.
That was in sync, too, by the way.
That's incredible.
That was great.
When he put the whole pack of gum in his mouth and took the hot
That
shower.
the movie is absurd and ridiculous and
The
hilarious.
Crying Game by Boy George.
He went Silkwood.
Watch it, Deondre. All right, guys. So a little bit of hot here. The Dodgers became the 10th team in baseball history to draw 4 million fans in a season. And the other teams that have done this in the MLB are the Colorado Rockies, the New York Yankees, the Toronto Blue Jays, and the New York Mets, and now our LA Dodgers. So I don't know why I felt like they would have done this before. Like when I saw this and it's like, oh, the Dodgers just became in 2025. And it kind of struck me like, really?
It's really
Just
hard.
to-
Do you
I'm
know
not-
what their average attendance was this year? And they made it by 12,000. Okay, here's the number. Where did I put it here?
It was
here it is. 4,012,470 tickets sold.
Yep.
Okay. Do you know what that averages out to over 81 home dates?
How many?
49,537.
So 50K a game.
50,000 81 times. Okay, 50,000 once or twice is a lot. 50,081 times is crazy.
I'm not saying you're wrong because you're not, but goes back to with something Deondre and I were talking about before you guys, got here, how LA fans are so spoiled and we just think we're at the top all the time. You know what I mean? Because for me, it's like, of course the Dodgers would do that. Oh, you mean just happened? Like, you know what I mean?
So
that's kind of
the
what I went
Dodgers
through.
had never drawn 3 million fans until 19. And by the way, 3 million fans is an absolute truckload. They had never done it until 1978, and they've done it 39 times since.
Wow.
So it kind of goes to what you guys were talking about, Laura and D, that it got to the point where the Dodgers are usually pretty good. Not always, but they're usually pretty good. And what they've done, and I'm going to give the Dodgers a nice big warm hug here for a second. They're asking you to pay $22 for a can of Modelo, but 11 of those dollars go back on the field.
Oh yeah.
Another dollar or two goes to making your ballpark experience really nice.
Yes.
Going
You're
to
investing.
Yes. They're not taking that $22 from your Modelo and putting 21 of it in their pocket. They're putting 11 of it in their pocket. And that's why people keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back. And the only time that the Dodgers did not draw was when Frank McCourt put all the money in his pocket. He put a garbage product out on the field, and people said, no, we're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an incredible achievement.
How do you say thank you in Japanese?
Arigato.
Oh, then origato. To Shohei Ohtani. That's another reason.
Or is that hello? No, konnichiwa is hello.
Konnichiwa is hello.
Yeah.
Arigato is thank you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's what it is. Arigato.
That's how you're getting 4 million people to come watch you every night. Yes.
That's not far off.
And you can't get away from him. He's either batting or pitching.
On
Come on.
Friday night, that place was packed to the gills.
Come on, dude. Yes.
How was, just being there, Trav, if you can
It was.
give us a little
I've
snippet.
been spoiled in my life. I've gotten to go to hundreds of Dodger games in my life, and I've seen some really, really cool ones. Playoff games, World Series games, some really good ones. This was about as good as it got.
Wow.
It was really everybody was in a good mood. It went the way that I think most people wanted it to go. It got off to a weird start. First guy, pop into the lane. You're like, oh my goodness, this is going to be a thing. And then he just, and it's not like he was lights out. He wasn't, but he grinded it out. He fought like crazy. It was a quintessential late stage Kershaw night. And everybody in that ballpark loved Clayton Kershaw. It was fun to see.
Maybe it's because I've been to a bunch of games, football games.
Yeah.
I don't get that feeling in the pit of my stomach, but a good, tight, tense baseball game feels like a fight.
It is.
You get the butterflies.
One hit, one swing, one pitch, one error.
You're living off that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Game's over.
It's fun.
All right, and for my cold, so I saw this. I came out of the Big Shot Bob podcast, and it was Robert Horry. He said the team should part ways with Austin Reeves. And this is what he says. If the Lakers were smart, they would do a sign and trade. And the reason I say it's because you have a team with two players who are pretty much the same. He was talking about Luka, and he says they're not the same in skill set. He goes, but they're pretty much redundant. They play the same position. They're pretty much do the same thing. It's a wash. And don't get me wrong, I love AR. He could play, but I don't think they need two of the same player.
Why are you beholden to Austin Rivers?
Well, Austin Reeves.
Rivers.
Well, first of all, he's your third best player, clearly,
Yeah.
right? And so you're going to need good players, and he's their third best player by a pretty healthy margin.
But he's movable.
I think so too.
Yeah,
And I don't think it's one of these, he's off the table. I think if the phone rings and there's a good offer for him, I think that they would do something, because I think what Robert Horry is saying is mostly true. You've got a guy that can get buckets in Luka. You got a guy that's a great passer in Luka. You got a guy that doesn't play much defense in Luka.
You don't need two of those.
Luka's much better than Austin Reeves, but it's kind of what Austin Reeves does, just at a lower level. But until they get the players they need back in return, he's their third best player. You can't just do it just to do it. You got to change it out.
Or until you get some serious rim protection.
Something.
It's going to be like $35 million a year.
He's going to test the free agent market this offseason anyways, too. So, I mean, he's playing out for his contract, too.
That's more than, and you're right, but that would make it more likely you trade him. Because if he's going to sign as a free agent somewhere else and you don't think you can afford him, or you don't want to pay him the going rate, then you got to get out of the business sooner than later.
I know we've been reporting on Skinny Luka. Can we report on Austin Reeves playing defense? Did he get bigger? Did he get stronger?
Much like the Chiefs' decline, I'm going to have to see it first.
Okay.
I'm going to have to see it first. Who's Hot, Who's Cold is brought to you by NextGen, the official AC Heat and Plumbing Company of SoCal sports fans. Call 833-3-NEXTGen. That's 833-3-NEXGEN or call NextGen, or I should say go online at nextgenairandplumbing.com. Also, a reminder that me, Sua, Morales, Rogers, Cravens, and Morales, this Sunday, September 28th, for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show live from HPC. That's Hollywood Park Casino. You can win signed memorabilia, tickets to an ESPN LA event, and enter to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. You need to be 21 or older. Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room, and the place to party and play 24/7. Little shop talk coming up next.
Football is back, thank goodness. And this is your shot to win big with DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts, if you have any, can score you some real money and fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats, from breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, and you can unlock the upside every snap brings. So I got Lamar tonight going over or more than 247 yards passing yards. And I've got Jared Goff going the opposite way at under 279 or less than 279. I think that's going to bear out. See how easy that is? And here's the kickoff bonus. New DraftKings customers will get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry. I think those 2 picks, if I hit them, could net me $150. Think about that. That's easy. That's easy money. Like I said, new DraftKings customers gets $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry. This season, play your player instincts. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app right now. Use code KSPN. That's code KSPN. Play just $5, get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call, ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos. Good luck.
Join Sedano and Cap every weekday morning for all the sports, fun, chaos, and eating.
There's more?
There's one more here if you want.
Quiero más.
Oh, you're going to eat it, Cappy?
Here. No, I'll eat that thing.
Take it.
What happened
Don't
to the pie?
The pizza's over there, too. You want pizza, too?
Wow, you are a very hungry boy.
I'm such a slob that I might as well just go for it. You know what I mean? What an animal.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Orgavattazona? Is that a word? In the new 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be, because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together, so you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals, Heaters burn late into the night, and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
This is Joe Budden. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So I'm here to make sure you don't miss any of the daily fantasy action this football season with Prize Picks, where it's good to be right.
Download the Prize Picks app today and use code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. That's code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
If I came in a tank top and dolphin shorts, you'd be like, what's up, dude? What's going on over there?
DeMarco and Travis continue.
I couldn't have been scareder. Is that a word?
More scared?
More scared.
Back to the guys.
All right.
Experience the Rams Toyota countdown to kickoff this Sunday with me, Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, live from the hall at Cosm. You can watch the action on massive wall-to-wall LED displays, enjoy local food, craft cocktails, and if you got a ticket to the game, you can come on in for free. Learn more at Cosm.com, and I'll just tell you, if you haven't seen Cosm, you're missing out. Come on out and check that place out. It is remarkable. Let's start with this in Shop Talk. This is Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, explaining why Shedeur Sanders did not want to back up Lamar Jackson.
He didn't want his son to go play in Baltimore?
In Baltimore.
I got to hear this.
Yeah, let's take a listen.
I don't want to say how it went, but how in the world can somebody fault him for saying or thinking, why in the world would I go back up Lamar for 10 more years?
For sure.
I've never sat on the bench and said, well, I learned a lot today.
That is a great quote. Goddamn, that is a good quote.
I did. I learned
I
a
think
lot
you
as a
can.
backup.
Look, I understand his point. I understand his point.
Yeah.
But you can learn something by watching.
Well, he thinks Shedeur is the best quarterback in the league.
I know.
Yeah, he thinks he's the first pick in the draft type.
I know.
Yeah.
It's his dad.
Of course.
Yeah, I get it, but
a good spot for Shedeur might have been Baltimore.
I was going to say,
yes.
Wouldn't being the number 2 guy, good coach, good starting quarterback, there's no pressure to get in there right away. You can actually learn and observe a real pro like Lamar Jackson be better than being the 4th quarterback in Cleveland?
I don't know. I don't know. It seems like he thinks that his son is as good as he was. That's what it seems like. Like he said, I never sat the bench. Well, you were Deion Sanders.
You're Deion Sanders, dude.
Right. I don't think Shedeur is Deion Sanders at quarterback.
No.
Yeah.
No. Deion Sanders is on the short list of the great players in the history of that league.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was the top corner in the league forever.
For a
He was the
long
biggest
time.
playmaker in the league.
Yeah.
Shedeur is probably quarterback 35, and I'm being generous.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He's quarterback 3 on a team that's 1 and 2.
That's what I mean. Yeah. But I don't think you can tell him that.
Some birthdays today. One of the most iconic members of the Los Angeles Dodgers was born today in 1927. None other than Tommy Lasorda.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where was he born?
In PA.
In PA.
Yeah. The ballpark at the University of Penn. You guys might. I know you were kind of in and out real quick,
Yeah.
D, but you might have gone past it. The ballpark at the University of Pennsylvania is Tommy Lasorda Ballpark.
Is it really?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that explains a lot, though.
Yeah.
He's from PA.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder.
Philly.
Okay.
Like
Makes
just
sense.
outside Norristown, PA, I believe is his hometown.
So he's not cantankerous. That's just how they talk.
He was such a perfect manager for the 70s, 80s, and the early part of the 90s. Just, not analytically driven, all personality, all guts and feel, and just, damn, we're going to go out there and motivation and crazy speeches and stuff like that. And he was the perfect guy for that era.
That was the game. That would be a nice Freaky Friday. Bring Tommy Lasorda back into baseball now.
He would murder somebody in about 4 seconds. Tommy Lasorda in modern baseball would not be a great fit.
Do you think he would yank guys out of no-nos and perfect games?
Dude, he's okay. This is one of my favorite things in the world, right? Fernando Valenzuela gets put into opening day in 1981, right? He was not supposed to pitch. He wasn't even the second guy, right? 2 guys got hurt for Fernando to have to take the ball on opening day. Throws a shutout, okay? Beginning of Fernando Mania. Here we go. We're off and running. He opened this. We just finished spring training. Nobody's stretched out. Nobody's ready to go. He threw 8 consecutive complete games.
I don't know how
to
he survived.
start the season.
I don't know how you survived.
And now, there's 2 ways to look at it. He didn't.
Right.
Or, you know what? He was pretty damn awesome
I'm gonna
for
leave on that
about
one.
6 or 7 years, and then his arm was never quite the same again.
Unbelievable. Wow.
That is a good one. Are you a fan of opera, DeMarco? Andrea Bocelli turned 67. I believe he's one of the 3 tenors.
Yes.
Yes. Pavarotti, Bocelli, and the other guy.
The other guy, yes. They were all the
Placido
rage in the
Domingo,
night.
I
Placido Domingo.
Yeah.
Yes,
Enrique
I do.
Palazzo.
Is that Enrico Palazzo?
Enrico Palazzo. Oh, my God.
That's another movie that is just absurd and stupid and awesome.
And I still got to see that new one, too, the reboot.
You know what? Okay, so I haven't seen it. Has anybody in the room
No, I
seen
have
it?
not seen it yet.
So I saw the trailer, and I'm like, oh, boy, that looks terrible. 3 people whose opinions I respect have seen it. They all said it's great.
I heard the same thing.
They all said it is really, really funny. So if you like stupid funny, then you're going to like
I'll
New
wait for
Naked Gun.
screaming. Yes.
Scott Baio, 65. So
Chachi.
Okay. Anybody else? Scott Baio?
Chachi.
Chachi Arcola from Happy Days.
Charles in Charge.
Charles in charge. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. Depending on your age.
Lembeck.
I never watched that one. I never watched Charles in Charge.
Really?
Was it good?
It was really good.
Who else was in there?
Nicole Eggert.
Nicole Eggert,
Oh,
yeah.
there you go. I knew it was something. By your face, it had to be somebody.
And a dude that played Buddy Lembeck.
That he also played Tommy Bradford on 8 is Enough.
Who?
Willie Ames is his real
Willie
name.
Ames
Yes,
is on that
Buddy
show?
Lambert.
Oh, man, I missed that show. I like Willie Ames.
You letting Willie Ames loose with your young children. See, not let me rephrase. Letting Buddy Lembeck, not Willie Ames, I'm sure is a fine
my
individual,
God.
but the character of Buddy Lembeck should not have been in
Not
charge
the character.
of anything. Today is the first official day of fall. Today is National Car Free Day. So did you walk to work today?
No.
Nor did I. We
How
failed
are we
on
going
that.
to we can't walk to work?
Take the bus.
Well, that's, I guess
Take
we
the
could.
train.
All right.
Yeah.
No car day, huh?
No car day. Today is National White Chocolate Day.
I just had a white
Hard
chocolate
pass.
cookie on the way on.
Oh, do you like
Way
it?
over.
You don't like white chocolate?
I
So
don't.
good.
I don't either.
I don't.
It's pretty good.
Okay, can I be a culinary snob for half
Yes.
a
Yeah,
second?
for
Do you
sure.
know what white chocolate doesn't have in it?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's not good either.
they
Why are
take
you ruining it,
I'm
though?
just
Yeah,
telling
for
you
real.
that.
Messing it all up.
Yeah, and it's got
You
a
have to
weird,
do
like
that.
waxy consistency to it.
Next, you're going to
Not
tell
my
me the
favorite.
truth about Santa.
That he's awesome? I mean, I don't know what to say other than Santa's awesome, DeMarco. It's National Ice Cream Cone Day. Cone, the sugar cone or the wafer?
I'm sugar cone all the way.
Yeah,
All the way.
yeah.
Yes.
What
Can I
about
make-
the big one? The big cone.
The waffle
big one,
cone?
the big waffle
yeah,
cone.
what's the big waffle cone?
Little
Every
too much.
now and then, yes.
Yes.
I'm sugar cone too, but can I make a case for the wafer?
Yeah.
You can fill the entire cone with more ice cream.
Yes.
The when you try to stuff the sugar cone, it
It
breaks.
breaks.
What about the chocolate dip cone?
Oh,
No,
my gosh.
too much.
Yes. The vanilla with the dip?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Number 1 draft choice.
Absolutely.
Here it is.
Absolutely.
There it is.
It's the number 1 draft choice.
Tell me you like it with the nuts and the sprinkles
Oh,
on it.
yeah.
No.
I don't like sprinkles, but the
No.
nuts are great.
Yes.
No nuts.
No nuts.
No.
No nuts.
Plain, yes.
Plain's fine too, but Bunchy, yep. You and I can
Yeah.
go to 7-Eleven and get a dipped cone
Definitely.
together.
Definitely.
Instant-
Chevron.
I'm a weird
Baskin
fat
Robbins,
girl. I'm a
Baskin
weird fat girl. No
Robbins.
ice
Instant
cream.
good mood when you see
Cold
that.
Stone.
Yes. Cold
Well,
Stone.
no, if you're getting dipped cones, we got to go to DQ,
Let's go.
right?
Blizzards.
That's the home. That's
They don't exist
I
that
go
much.
to the pier in Redondo.
okay. That's
Oh, my God.
What do you
so
mean
good.
DQ? There's a DQ by my house.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, not far.
They're all in
Everybody's going to
OC
Dairy
or
Queen.
the IE.
Oh,
See-
yeah. See, I don't live there, so.
Where's a DQ Funch?
All in the OC or in the IE.
Oh,
Yeah, none in that LA area, really.
The U.S. Post Office was established today in 1789.
Really?
That was a good idea.
What were we doing before that?
You'd have to walk it over on your horse.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You have to walk it over?
You want to send, grandma a birthday card. You needed to saddle up old Dusty and
Ride it
ride
over.
across town.
But why would I ride over with a note if I'm riding over to see grandma? I'll just
Well,
say
you want to
hello.
leave. You want to leave her a little knick-knack along the way.
See, this ruined the family. See, now you can just send cards.
Yeah, you just want to. I mean, I don't know. That was the best deal in town, right? Forever and ever. We don't do it anymore because emails and text and everything else. You could send something from one end of the country to the other for like 10 cents.
Yes, used to be cool. Now it's slow.
Not so much anymore.
Yep.
Bob Dylan made his first appearance at Carnegie Hall today in 1962.
You a Dylan guy?
I understand why people like him, and you know me. I'm not a music expert by any
poet,
stretch
yeah.
of the imagination. listening to his music does not hit me in the feels.
Me either.
Yeah.
Did you watch the movie?
Yes.
I know. I heard it was great,
very
though.
good. Very good. Do the 1972, because this was huge for me and Punchy.
Brady Bunch goes to Hawaii.
Dude, wasn't that an episode? Wasn't that the biggest cliffhanger in the world with the tiki?
Well, there was a three-parter.
Yes.
There was a double cliffhanger.
Right.
There was when Greg wiped out in the surf, and then there was when Vincent Price kidnapped everybody.
Awesome.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Yes.
If some creep that lived in a cave snatched your children, would you have lunch with him the next day?
No, I'd nuke the building.
I never quite understood that. It's like, yeah, hey, sorry about that. Okay, why don't you come to a luau with us, and we'll all hang out from there.
Where's my tiki?
All right, we'll be all over this Monday Night Football game. We'll get ready for the last 6 games of the Dodger regular season. It will all start tomorrow right here on DeMarco and Trav. Super Crosstalk first. We'll see you then.